Welcome to Heavenly Panels, your gateway to the most exciting manhwa and manhua stories. From overpowered heroes and legendary cultivators to epic Murim battles, regressions, reincarnations, and fantasy adventures, we bring you the best story recaps and highlights. Subscribe and join our journey through incredible worlds, powerful characters, and unforgettable adventures. New stories are waiting for you every day, right here on Heavenly Panels.
That's why I think my record at Jamie's age was 3 hours and 36 minutes. You'll start training with a sword tomorrow. I don't see the need to. Does that mean I don't have to run like today anymore, Beam? Really, 1 hour of running daily in order to keep your stamina on top form should be enough. You can always quit if you don't want to train anymore. Oh, Droop. Now that I think about it, 1 hour of running makes perfect sense. You'll learn the fundamentals from Leonardo. Keep in mind complacency. I won't get you anywhere. Leo is a strict instructor when it comes to training newly recruited knights. Haha, I have to see his hat and sunglasses again. Endure and finish his training. Smirk. When you do, I'll be happy to pass down the special swordsmanship technique of House Welton, Void Sever. Void Sever Gulp. It's not going to be easy. However, Chap, I have utmost faith in your success, my son. I'll be waiting for you the next day. Are you disappointed? I'm the one training you with a sword. Shout I'm not, sir. It was an opportunity to learn from a swordmaster. Yet you're here being taught by someone less competent. Not at all, sir. The look on your face says otherwise. Shake exhausted. Shake, damn it! I think I went overboard last night. Above the Welton residence. Last night, Gremia utu zaking mo pip. Unui un LH. To think how this thing could transform into a training arena. It's so convenient. HVBM, Schwebe. Are you serious about it? Sniff, sniff. Why wouldn't I be? Sniff. Do you remember what I said to you before? Benna. The world is changing at a fast pace, and perhaps with us, in the center of it all. We must get stronger at all cost. Clench in order to face the 12 gods. I'll do my best, R. Time for rigorous training, then. Swing Droop. Let's go. I should have taken it easy. Blah, sigh. I guess running for more than 5 hours yesterday did take a toll on his body, satisfied Shake. But that does not mean I will make today's training session any less arduous. Shake. Swish, take this. I tap. Fundamentally, you can slash or thrust with your sword. Slash. Let's start with slashing. You may slash vertically, horizontally. Step shoosh and ma step. Hoosh, or even diagonally, like this. He's pretty good. Next is whoosh. Thrusting. Trainee Jamie, what was the impression you got when you saw my demonstration? It was so cool, Beam. We can always go back to running if your answer is unsatisfactory. Your feet. Pause, what about my feet? The steps you took with your feet, as you swung and thrust your sword, made it look seamless. Swish, I was impressed by the efficiency of your muscle movement as well. You minimized the strength you exerted in each attack, yet the power of the impact became stronger. He seems a bit too shocked. Every movement of a sword fighter begins with one step. I took this from a swordmaster I knew more than 60,000 years ago. Flinch instructor. Oh, right. That was actually an excellent answer. Anyhow, what you're going to do today is rather simple. Do each demonstration I showed you 1,000 times. What? I said I want a loud and clear I flinch. Swing pant. Oh, pant, swoosh. I was planning to have him work on fundamentals for a year, but half no, a third of that should be enough for him. Trainee Jamie. Swoosh, pant, pant. Swoosh. A flinch trainee. I'm going to take my leave to tend to a few matters. Remain focused and continue until you're done. I.e., I was getting a bit uncomfortable with him watching me. Phew. He's a good instructor, but the way he stares at me is demanding. Anyhow, clench. This is fun. Glance with each swing of the sword. I'm getting more ideas as to how I'm going to incorporate magic into it. I must be more aggressive. Step. Whoosh, more precise, more resilient, and sharper. Although I feel like it's going to take a while. It may just take me to the next level I've been hoping for. Grin. Flap, peep, flap, black. You got everything recorded, right? Good. Okay. Time to finish up zing. Step. Someone's here, flinch. Right in front of the training ground. The biological rhythm is unfamiliar. Is it an intruder? Teleport. Whoosh! You have guts to trespass in the residence of House Welton Dash, but you'll pay. Da dun kya. Stop yai hiccup, you scared me ash. Breeze, phew, isn't this a wind spirit elemental? I thought I was going to die. She has to be at least an adept elementalist to maintain a spirit elemental in the earthly realm. I guess you did go through a bit of training after returning home. Clench, I knew you'd recognize right away. A hero. Elemental. I was spending time with elementals as usual when a hero elemental showed up. Rise. Yeah, its name is Ryfid. A hero wind elemental. Ryfid. A high-ranking wind elemental. Serving king wind elemental. Sylphid. And what did Ryfid say to you? Swing it didn't. It just stared at me for some time and disappeared. But the next day, I somehow was able to summon and maintain Ryfid in this realm. I thought she was just another annoying child, but my sister is even more incredible. She's a prodigy, too. What she's able to summon a high elemental at her will. Ha 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 ha! I knew you were going to be astounded to hear it. Even my dad was super ecstatic to find out. He said it was virtually impossible. Of course he was. Being able to summon a high elemental at that age means her potential is almost comparable to that of mine. It has to be because she's a reincarnation as well. This is the gesture of kindness by the king, Elemental Elquinus. What's wrong with you, Flinch? Dad told me not to tell this to anyone. I completely forgot. I heard the lackeys of Zenith are still unresponsive. Audience chamber of House Welton. Indeed. Nod, they will have to make a decision sooner or later, though, and choose between war or disbandment of the order. Clink. And the leader of the 7 most powerful knights of Zenith is still missing. Yeah, according to my sources at Tegris. Tegris, an intelligence agency operating in the shadows, has been a long business partner of the nobles of the eastern region. He still hasn't reported to the headquarters of the order. They suspect something terrible has happened to him. What can possibly hold a powerful man like him away this long? I heard even Beryl was no match for him. That means the Order of the Faith in Zenith will wait until he returns. What if I were to go up against him instead of Beryl? To declare war, please accept my sincere apologies for failing to greet you before, Viscount. Uneasy. No need to apologize. I heard you've picked up a sword. Uneasy. I have high hopes for you, young man. Keep doing your best. Thank you for your kind words. Hey there, Jamie, swing. I should to done. It's great, you, Cham. Yeah, mumbled Droop. What's up with her? Rebecca, she seemed a bit uncomfortable. I was hoping she'd be happy to see me for the first time since the ball. But why does it feel like she's avoiding me, trainee Jamie? You're supposed to focus on the flow of blood and vigor in your body, not daydream. I'm not daydreaming, sir. Yes, you are. I can see through you, beepy. Get up now. Did you perform the moves 1,000 times yesterday? Pant. Show me right away, then. I surely did it all 1,000 times. Pant clench. Dadun. Swoosh step. Swoosh. Swoosh step. HSOM. I'm lost for words. It's perfect. Gulp, and he only saw my demonstration once yesterday, too. If he succeeds in replicating that as well. How did I do? Instructor. Did he mess up exhausted? You did well. I think you're ready to move onto the steps. The steps. I'm talking about a specific set of steps, created by none other than the previous Lord of House Welton, your grandfather. Chervil Welton, previous Lord of House Welton. He was a swordmaster, famed throughout the world, let alone the kingdom, who had created and taught a special sequence of steps to the knights in service of House Welton. It is called Thousand Seas. Pay close attention to the flow of Thousand Seas. Step. Day Dune Thur, this is. I take it that you're confused, to tell you the truth. Yeah. I thought likewise when I first saw it. But look carefully at my movement. Step. The footprints react to his steps, as mana saturates the space surrounding him. Step 4 hours later. Fwoosh step. Damn it, I can't seem to figure it out. Wait! I'm sure Leo did it like this, Tap. Beezy's TRG. My mana is depleted. So, there is not a knight in service of House Welton that has not mastered this set of steps. Perhaps you'll be the first one to hold that dishonorable title. Trainee Jamie. That dumb face of his plopped. So annoying. I've never struggled this much with something even in my past life. The energy used in combat training is definitely different from that used in magic. I always knew this, but to feel it, first-hand drop water droplets. Step, mess, ballet, flinch. What? Come one! I know you're there. Tai-he. Swish. Gulp, gulp. Fabu. Thank you. I was getting dehydrated. Right. But uneasy. Why is she acting so strangely uneasy? Swish. You have something to say to me. Right, tell me. Don't be coy. You can feel comfortable around me. Too close. Uneasy. Well, actually, I can't stop thinking about you, young Master Jamie. I really don't understand why shocked, but I feel embarrassed to look at your face, and my heart would beat so fast. Well, I'm not sure myself. Our conversation was only short-lived. It has to be Jane's soul inside her that causes her to feel attracted to me. I should change the subject. I heard from Ash you succeeded in summoning a high spirit elemental. Swing. Ash has such a big mouth. She's right, although it was only for a brief moment. Swing, swing, and you've been training to fight with a sword. Yeah. I felt like magic alone wasn't going to be enough, so I picked it up. But it's not easy. It seems a bit unnatural. Flinch. That's what Indiron told me. I can communicate with it, even without summoning it. Indiron High Water, elemental in service of the Water Elemental King. Even though spirit elementals don't know too much about humans, it said everything that moves in life has a natural flow to it, like how your right foot moves in accordance with your left arm. But Indiron thinks your movement is artificial and forced. I see. Maybe you should try to go with the flow. Entrust yourself to the flow of water and wind. Breeze. I think you have what it takes to do it naturally. Entrust myself to the flow. Mumble, I see. Perhaps I've made it more complex than it really is. Rice Ali. Step, young master Jamie. I think I finally get it now. Step. Swordsmanship is different from magic. I must not try to control the flow of mana. Instead, I need to entrust myself to the flow of the energy and go along with it. Step. Much better. I feel like I'm dancing on the surface of water. Step. Whoosh. Hoosh. What if I incorporated this idea into magic as well turned? I must concentrate like this. He is indeed a talented individual, all right. Elemental realm. However, he's not the first one I've seen with that much gift. Flinch. Whoosh, Rebecca. Whoosh. Thund. Splash. Splash, rumble. Whoosh, Ash. Young master, tap, tap. Whoosh. Patch you. Maybe I got a little carried away. Shout, Jamie. Grab, huh? Are you all right, Jamie? Do we have an intruder? But who would dare? Father, it's not what you think, Rush Rebecca. I'm so glad you're safe. Foom clasp, father. Grit, Jamie. Did you have a good look at the attacker? Hold on a second, father. I was the one that did it. I was replicating Thousand Seas and got carried away. Scratch. You did this. You mean you successfully performed Thousand Seas. But it doesn't make any sense. I had the best builders in the kingdom construct the training ground with the sturdiest materials. There's no way Thousand Seas alone could create a huge mess like this. I attempted to combine a magic spell with Thousand Seas, and this happened. I am really sorry, Father. Thousand Seas is a perfected set of steps on its own. Even I wasn't able to enhance it further in theory or practice. But to think my son was able to combine it with magic and turn it into an impactful skill. This didn't happen because Jamie knows a little bit of magic as well. He, in fact, is chosen by both magic and sword. Lord Earl, I'm afraid this only confirms my suspicions. I have nothing more left to teach young Master Jamie. Step. I think it's time you passed on the special technique of House Welton, Void Sever. Void Sever. The ultimate swordsmanship technique of House Welton that allows the user to cut through the void. It is a highly advanced skill that only experienced knights could even dream of attempting to learn. Already, I only just grasped the basics of it all. What are basics you talking about? Thousand Seas is a set of steps only 2 out of 10 ordained knights successfully master. What? But Instructor Leo clearly said, there is not a single knight in service of House Welton that does not know how to do this flinch swing. Oh, he's not wrong, because any knight that fails to learn it actually leaves House Welton. He tricked me, Glare. That's why our knighthood order is amazing. I knew this was too difficult for a novice swordsman. The birth of a wondrous talent, like Jamie, can't be just a coincidence, especially in a time like this, when signs of great turmoil have been showing throughout the world. Now maybe I'm reading too much into it. I'm proud of you, Jamie. Beam, I will be your instructor, starting tomorrow. Really? Trainee Dabdadune. While I'm in no position to tell you anything about the training for Void Sever, there's no doubt it's going to be even more arduous. That's the way to go. I have no problem with that step. Here, a gift from me. Plop. Think of it as proof that you successfully completed my training sessions. I look forward to the day when you make a fine knight. Beam dismissed. Thank you so much. I learned a lot from you. I learned a lot as well, young master. Beam. Chatter, chatter. Nom. I'm sure Father simply wanted me to focus on my training. But he could have at least told me about the feast he was holding tonight. This is good. While it's formally a feast to show hospitality to Viscount Ballet on the surface, the real motive behind this gathering lies elsewhere. As you are all aware, the situation is rather dire. The Order of the Faith in Zenith attacked Apton, from which my mistress hails, and put my father-in-law, Marquis Bell, and my son Jamie in grave danger. The heinous and treacherous acts committed by followers of Zenith won't stop here. This will lead to more serious altercations. A huge war will sweep the entire continent. It's inevitable. Lord Earl Simon here has also sworn to be on our side against our common enemy, Lord, or Reason Red, Lotus Mage, Lictor Simon. All houses represented by good lords of the eastern region will always stand together, and the gathering tonight will mark the beginning of our eternal alliance. Glory to the kingdom of Seldam. May the gods bless Earl Welton. We must annihilate the vile heretics. The real purpose of this meeting is to discuss plans to prepare for the war against the followers of Zenith. Hey yo, dude, Jamie. Ugh. Why are you alone? I thought you'd be with Ms. Ballet. How come you call my sister Ms. Ballet and me by my first name? Because what you and I agreed to address each other by our first names. You're only doing that because she's more mature, and I'm the contrary. Am I right, or am I right, and she's more ladylike and Glare? Are you envious of her elegance and grace? Envious no friggin' way, Flip. I know you're in love with her because of... Wait, that. I'm not. I am actually more than 60,000 years old. Why would I be in love with a young child? Really? You're really not in love with my sister? I'm really not. Plop. That's a relief. I knew something was up, but both of them. So, where is Ms. Ballet? I don't see her anywhere. A fever, all of a sudden hesitant. Me, using divine power to heal someone. Who would have imagined? Clench. Knock, knock, please come in. Creak, huh? Blush what, young Master Jamie? This isn't a fever. She's lovesick. Ash told me you weren't feeling well. Are you all right? I think I'm doing much better. Thanks to you. May I see your hand swish? She's just like Jane, telling me she's all right, even though she isn't. My hand M. I can magically apply cold energy into your body. This should help a little. Whoosh grasp. Oh, thank you, mumble. I can't stop thinking about you. I wanted to see you. I really don't get it, but I do pay extra attention to Rebecca because she's the reincarnation of Jane. But that's where it ends. It's impossible for me to love someone else like I did in the past. I don't have that emotion in me anymore. It's a shame, but it is what it is. MS Ballet. We won't be able to see each other for some time. Swish, I can't tell you when the next time we meet again will be, but I will never forget, even after many, many years. I promise I'll remember you. So don't let your current feelings dictate your life. Sniff, can I write you? Of course you can. Promise. You'd write me in return. I promise. I'll see you again, my dear friend. Of course. Safe travels. Swing, see you around. Jamie Kavar. Yeah, see you later. I hope the day comes soon. I'll make sure to write you, oh, of course. Likewise. Shake. I didn't know my son was so popular with girls. Tell me about it. How did you even captivate both of Viscount Ballet's daughters, Chaha Si Ki captivate? Anyhow, there was a slight delay in our schedule, but we should be able to focus on your training now. Be ready, Jamie. It won't be easy. 4 months later. Step. Nom geez. This bread feels like a rock. I wish I had milk or something. What do you say, Mr. Cutthroat shout? You little, how dare you mess with my subordinates? Dash, you will pay for your crimes. Snap. Spatial magic. Soul displacement. What a waste of time. I'd better hurry. Busy beast. This is so exhilarating. I can't wait to meet you in person. Jamie Welton, Siegfried of Space, the 7th Elder of the Magical Society of Kingdom of Seldom, training ground of Welton residents. Swing. Father, did you see that? Foosh. Jamie, it's more difficult to get the fundamentals of void severed down than mastering it after getting the hang of it. It took me 2 whole years just to grasp the concept of it when I was first learning it, but Jamie did it in 4 months. Each time I think I've seen through your potential, I realize I haven't. Ha ha. I have nothing else to teach you now. But I only just understood the concept of it. What swing? Void sever is a skill to cut through the void. If you can slice through spaces, then you got the basics down. Your journey to enlightenment begins now. Understanding of its fundamentals allows one to cut through space and in larger amounts as the swordsman makes progress as a warrior. While it does not consist of specific sequence of moves, it is incorporated into Welton style /1 through 10. Cell. That is the nature of the special technique passed down in House Welton. To think it'll one day even let me cut through the intangibles. I've never seen anything like this, even in my previous life. Step Lord Earl. Now let's talk about a guest I wasn't expecting any. A guest has visited. Actually, the seventh elder of the Magical Society himself has come. As soon as I turn old enough to enter the Magical Society, too. The seventh elder. I heard he was known as the greatest talent before me. Father, can I accompany you, Beam? I take that back. As expected of a prominent noble house, look at all those fancy stuff. Wow. Each piece of furniture and item is a piece of art. Earl Welton is a notorious family man. Swing he'll kill you if you misspeak about his son. What an old coot. Trying to scare me. Chuckle slick. You can't fool me. Everyone in the kingdom knows Earl Welton is a benevolent and kind person. Earl Argino Welton, Lord of Heiss. Loom, I lied. It's an honor to meet you. Sweat. Swish. I'm Siegfried, the seventh elder of the Magical Society. Siegfried. Not only was he a commoner, he was born to parents of slave status. It was only by chance that a certain mage took notice of his potential and took him in. He achieved rank 6 at the age of just 15 and rank 7 at only 22, eventually becoming the youngest elder ever in the Magical Society. At 30 years of age, he's on the verge of becoming rank 8. He's the greatest talent in the history of mages, or was, until Jamie showed up and stole that title. However, Siegfried still remains a massively important figure in the society. The Magical Society must be serious about recruiting Jamie. You're going to kill me with those stares. What's the purpose of this unannounced visit? I wanted to, behold the greatest talent in the history of mankind. My sincere apologies for it. We thought you'd never allow us to meet him if we sent a notice. You're right about that. Tar. I know the Magical Society is free from the influence of non-mage nobles, but I am well aware of the nasty situation the society is currently in. The Magical Society is divided into 3 factions. The Royal Court Mages, led by Ofen Zinger, the first elder and teacher of the king. The Nobility, led by the second elder and prominent noble, Marquis Rinmal. Lastly, the Egalitarians, led by 5th Elder Luke Prezel, of common birth. Each faction does not hesitate to resort to dirty and even inhumane tactics to expand its influence and to ultimately take over the entire Magical Society. If Jamie goes there, leeches would cling on to him to use him for his background and potential. You're mistaken if you thought I'd send my son to a horrid place like that. Sweat. I understand your sentiments. Swish. It's true. The Magical Society is full of selfish dim-wits and morons, but even those fools wouldn't dare to lay a finger on an individual so massively talented. No power-hungry person would take the risk of taking someone like that under the wings when the outcome is too unpredictable. Geez, I guess this won't suffice. To tell you the truth, I wouldn't send my own son there if I had one. Phew. However, there are so many wondrous things that could enlighten him, such as the Crown of Omniscience. Crown of Omniscience. Swish. A truly magnificent treasure in possession of the Magical Society that is said to grant a vast amount of knowledge in all criteria, both theoretical and practical. Anyone that becomes an archmage is given the right to put it on just once. I guess I shouldn't deny my own son an opportunity like that just because of what I detest. I'll ask Jamie. Beam, I want to go. If that artifact truly houses all knowledge and wisdom of the world, perhaps it would shed some light on parts of the forgotten history. Step, I never expected to see you here, young lord. What a pleasant surprise. Ha ha. To think I'd be on the receiving end of such consideration by a young child. Turn damn. I'm not gonna lie. He's a handsome bastard. I wanted to speak with you too, to be honest. He wasn't formerly known as the greatest talent in history for nothing. One each in his lungs, heart, and stomach. That's not all. I can see that he's working on the fourth mana core elsewhere. He's enhanced his body to amplify the efficiency of magic. Glance. He could even hold his own in the era of my previous life. You're making me blush, Lord Jamie. Blush? Oh, I'm sorry. I was astounded because you're better than I expected. It's a massive honor to hear that from someone everyone praises as the greatest talent in the history of mankind. Glance. And your personal thoughts on what everyone's slant says. Simply incredible. And here I thought the rumors were exaggerated. Whatever I heard about him doesn't do him justice. His entire body is teeming with magical energy. Whoosh! Did he modify and enhance the mana-breathing technique of Marquess Rinmal? Amazing. I'm sorry, Earl Welton, but it's inevitable. Oldie Coots. At the Society will never leave your son alone, because he has the potential to become rank 9. Making Jamie join their ranks will firmly cement their faction's position within the Society, and give them an immense advantage once Jamie becomes rank 9, eventually causing the other two factions to collapse entirely without putting up a fight. Although, I kinda want to see that total crushing of power balance. Are you not afraid of the Magical Society, Lord Jamie Mean? Selfish oldies will never allow you a moment of peace while you're there. If they want something from me, they must offer something in return. Pardon. Grin, which I'll accept, if I like the deal. The greatly renowned mages of the Society surely wouldn't extort something from a child like me now, would they? Ha ha! Oh boy, I sense difficult roads ahead. Magical Society. What? And you're coming with me? Russell. We're leaving tomorrow. Make sure to pack up. But the Magical Society does not approve of dark mages frightened. You can't even cast a rank 2 dark magic spell. You're safe. When are we coming back? Not for a while. Why do you think you're going to miss playing with Sarah that much? No way, don't worry. I'm going to make your training twice as rigorous, so you can't even think about anything else. Grin. Da dun lithu oh no. I don't want to go, Master Sob. Here you go. This relic sword is called Scud. Swish, a magical sword. I pray for good health and fortune on your journey. You can get hurt along the way, as long as you learn from it and become stronger. Swish, brother, you can take Cherry with you. Thank you, Sarah. It'll make me feel as if you're always with me. Clasp. Jamie, Cherry's gonna protect. Don't listen to Father, and don't get hurt, and remember to write as soon as you get there. Yes, Mother, I will. I can't believe I won't be able to see you for 2 weeks, but I won't be back for at least 2 years, huh? What's going on, Swing? Just Jamie trying his best to communicate with his dad. Honey, you can let him breathe a little. It's only 2 weeks. Swing. I will take care of it. No wonder Mother didn't seem too terribly sad about my departure. Okay. Magical society, here I come. Are we going straight to our destination? Actually, there is a place I wanted to stop by first. I think you're going to enjoy it too. Swing, where is it? Sandermain, the city of Mana Stones. They'll be holding a large-scale Mana Stone bazaar soon. Sandermain. Badum, the city of Mana Stones, and where the largest Mana Stone quarry in the entire kingdom is located. I'm glad you already like the idea. Shall we get going then? Off to Sandermain we go. The Keltonian Mountains. I've been wondering for some time now, but is that sword for protection in close combat? No, I fight with my sword as well. Glange. Wait, you're doubling in sword and magic. Many have walked that path and became mediocre in both. I'm not them, so don't worry. I'm improving in both at lightning speed. Shake if you say so, even though I'm a little skeptical. I had high hopes because you told me this area was the center of the southern nobility, but it's desolate here. Ha ha! It may look that way, but this place actually supports the entire southern region of the kingdom. The stone and mineral quarries, all over the mountains here, actually are the lifeline of 6 different estates known as the Stone Alliance. Sandermain, at which a vast Mana Stone mine is located, is especially influential among them. Oh, do you want to hear a legend about the Keltonian Mountains beam? Kids love legends. Write if you must. 1,000 years ago, there was a large active volcano that erupted every now and again somewhere in the mountains. Lava from the eruption often reached the settlements founded under the range, but nothing could have been done. That's when a mysterious mage appeared out of nowhere and headed toward the volcano all alone. The next day, the crater of the volcano was completely sealed off, and the volcano became inactive. The mage left these exact words and disappeared from the mountains, nowhere to be seen again. When the calmed beast wakes up from its slumber, that will mark the beginning of the disastrous end. I agree. A treacherous volcano, and a beast residing within that's hard to believe. The Magical Society, however, accepts this theory as canon up to a certain extent. Glare. Maybe they found something at what remains of it during the survey? Swoosh. Look out. Dodge. Whoosh. An ambush. How we've been waiting for you. Siegfried Flash. I'm here to avenge my brother. I will capture you and flay you alive. Is that someone you know? Please see episode 62. No. Never seen that guy before. What a nuisance. But I guess I could use this situation to see what he's made of. Glance, geez. What? Difficult situation I find myself in. Perhaps you can step in and help me out, my lord. Wink, swish. Why do I have to clean up after your mess, and what have you been doing? Please don't be so ruthless like that. Mish. Oh, and with your sword, if you don't mind. Please, pretty, please. So you just want to see my swordsmanship. Skill on display. Could have just said so, beam. I guess I can show him the basics. Clink. It would be a waste of energy to use void, sever on the likes of them. What a coward dash, hiding behind a child like that dash. I've nothing against you, but I'm sorry, kid. F woos. W hey som. He's taken control of the entire vicinity. Rumble, what an amazingly wild surge of mana. Wait, what? What the hell is this? Welton style. Modified 1000 Cs degree C. Whoosh. Compression. Urgy crush. You little twerp, shake, shake. I was gonna go easy on you, but this is it, shake. I'll kill you first and... Welton style number 1. Whirlwind who? Lightning. Bar. Clink. Swing, is this enough for you to stop having doubts? He's worthy of the title Spellsword, not to mention the ruthlessness he displayed. I can't even imagine how powerful he'll be in 10 years. Beam, clap, clap, clap. Except I never doubted you to begin with. But I was impressed indeed. Oh, really? I guess I'm traveling with a pathological liar then. You were testing me annoyed. Can we get going now? We've wasted enough time. Swish, hold on. It's a bigger waste to leave valuables behind. Beam today is my lucky day. Sander mine. Chatter, chatter. It's a mystical, but a gorgeous city, nonetheless. I'm glad you like it. I really hope the shop brought in the item I've been looking for. S. How far away from here is that shop you mentioned? Stop right here. Dadun. I know, it's kind of run down. That's an understatement. Ha ha. Please don't tell me you're spooked out by this. Before I became a mage, I was a slave and cough creaky. I used to sleep next to pig manure. Are you even listening, Ka? My lungs are going to rot at this rate. Cough, this place looks like it's been abandoned for decades. Cough, Dusty. It's you again, you annoying good-for-nothing bum. Flinch. I couldn't detect anyone's presence until only moments ago. I told you I was going to visit. Is that item in stock yet? No. Ha ha. I guess I'll have to come back again then. Shake, she has to be a mage. But I can't see her at all, Shake. A flight spell would do whoosh anyhow. Flying is prohibited here, you pipsqueak. She's tiny. Barrier swoosh, what the hell? Crack. Ouch. Listen up, kid. This artifact harnesses the power of anti-magic. Swoosh. It can nullify up to rank 5 spells. Anti-magic staff. Chew is justos dusjozo. I can't believe the owner of a nearly abandoned shop would be in possession of such valuable item. Anyhow, if you still don't have it in stock, I guess I'll have to come back later. Hold on. I wasn't done yet. I actually did acquire the item. It'll arrive in 2 days of time. Are you serious, Beam? Annoyed, except I can't just sell it to you. What but you agreed to give me the right to purchase as soon as obtaining it? You want something from us. Glance. Clever child. There's going to be a private underground auction. Get the heart of a shadow lamb there and bring it to me. Swish. Don't worry about the cost and win the bid for it. The heart of a shadow lamb. Shadow lamb normally residing in the shadows. This beast scarcely shows itself, only during full moon. ITS heart is said to be a rare ingredient for alchemy. I will sell you that item at a bargain if you bring the heart to me. Clench. No going back on your words, all right? Just what is it you're trying to buy from her? that you'd be willing to go this far. Step, that's a secret. All right, fine. Who is that old woman, then? Madame Curiel is an alchemist, and perhaps the greatest one in the history of mankind. Aside from that, she's an amazing businesswoman with many stores throughout the world. All of such branches are connected through warp portals she created herself. Warp portals connecting various parts of the world. Is that possible? Yes, because she's a rank. 8 mage unaffiliated with any dominion. XX nod per. This gives her the freedom to travel anywhere in the world. That's really impressive, especially for a short woman. Done, this is where we're going to stay for the night. Thank goodness. The inn is in good shape, at least. Step. Wait. Sweat, you're booking 2 rooms, right? Of course not. Why waste money unnecessarily like that? That's double the cost. Beam, you gotta be kidding me. Back alley of Sandermain at late night. The underground auction will be held literally beneath Redham Museum, 2 days from today. Are you sure that item will be auctioned? The chances are high, although I failed to get my hands on the list of auction items. Would we really be able to awaken it with that item? It's supposed to, according to the ancient scripture recorded in that old book. Perhaps it's the will of the gods. Don't get overly excited and lose your composure. We must obtain it, even if it costs us our lives. It's crucial to our grand plan. Swish jump. Dash dash. Step. You may come out now, Benna. Poof! Whoa, freedom. Get as much fresh air as you can, because you'll have to hide in Gremia all day again tomorrow. Cog what again? Of course! What do you think will happen if Siegfried found out? Whoa! Shake, master. Look at all those mana stones shake. This dumb squirrel just cut me off. Plop. Those are probably lower grade mana stones, since they're being transported in public. Shake share. How are higher grade mana stones transported? Then I don't know, but obviously more discreetly and better protected. Step. Either they'll disguise it as something else, step, or use way less inhabited and darker routes. Vrr! My shell of absolute immunity. There has to be something swing here. What could it have reacted to? Step stead. It's inside that box over there. HSWR. I can detect at least 3 magical seals. Zing Sao goes teat, if not more, up to 6. If my shell reacts this violently despite the seals, can it really be? Zing zing. One of my 3 sacred artifacts. Step. Just what the hell could be inside it, that it's so heavy? I heard these are going to be sold at the private underground auction. I was told to handle these items with care. Plop, swish, private auction. I was planning to be a spectator throughout the auction, but I guess I'll need money to enter it myself. I don't know why, but I miss you more than usual today. Preek! Finn. Mommy, please don't cry. I'll be by your side whenever you play the harmonica, and listen to the melody, no matter where I am. I tried everything money could possibly buy, but still couldn't save you. It's going to be all right now, though. The heart of a shadow lamb is the last remaining ingredient. Flash. That kid. Creak. Why, hello again. What brings you in at this late in the evening? I need a favor. Sparkle, sparkle. Can I borrow some money? Flustered money. How much? No limits. Get out, ouch, I'll pay you back. I swear, whack. You're the only one I can borrow that much money from. Aren't you trying to get into the Shadow Realm? Throb. How did you? Oops, grin, not many know about this, but I'm Diablo Volpir. The heart of a Shadow Lamb is one of the ingredients required to open the pathway to the Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm. It is a realm far from the material world, largely unexplored by and unknown to the denizens of this realm. The Lord of the Shadow Realm is the Dark Elemental Queen Burnus. Only those approved by Burnus are allowed to enter into the Shadow Realm. That's the place you can't just venture into even with the right ingredients. But I know of a way. Maybe I can help you. How do I know you're not lying? We can write up a contract of souls. Flinch. Contract of souls. One must leverage one's own soul as collateral in a contract of souls, risking the loss of the soul, even after death. I know it's a preposterous idea. Gulp, but that's how desperate I am to get my stuff back. Clench, state the terms. Payment up front, and I'll honor my part of the bargain after the auction. Very well, I'll get the papers. 2 days later, at the basement of Redham Museum. Mum, chatter, chatter. We must make sure nobody recognizes you or me. These magical masks even conceal our mana, but just in case. Swish, I'm against the idea of being discovered myself. The scent of the forest. An elf swing, what's wrong? Nothing. I must be seeing things. We're almost late. Let's go inside. Turn. Chatter, chatter. Madame Curiel got us great seats. It must have cost a lot on its own. Yeah, I agree. The person that passed by me a moment ago, glance, is right in front of me, and I don't smell the scent anymore. Welcome, most honored guests of the private auction. Thank you all so much for coming today. It's so great to see you push. Without further ado, allow me to introduce today's first product. A pair of elven slaves. Let's start with 100,000 gold, 400,000 byte. We have 1 million. Would you look at that? The price is skyrocketing. That's right. He used be a slave himself. Must be uncomfortable. Slam 3 million gold. Going once, twice, sold slam. Shake, shake, calm down. And I was right. That person has to be an elf. Slam. All right, shall we move on to the next product introducing? Next is perhaps one of the rarest commodities in the world. The heart of a shadow lamb. It's beautiful finally. I was getting tired. Whoa! Da dun. Starting bid is 1 million gold. 10 million. Why aren't you joining the bid? 25 million. Glance, someone's impatient. Please wait. 43.5 million. Anyone else? Raise in. 100 million. Whoa, that's enough money to run the entire estate of Heiss for 1 year. We have a whopping 100 mil. Anyone else? Going once, going twice, sold. Slam, slam, slam. Heart of a Shadow Lamb finds its new owner at 100 million gold. Fidu. It feels like we just survived a thunderstorm, doesn't it? Sweat, but rest assured, the next product is just as impressive. Introducing the ultimate gemstone, stoutness. Wait, how does he know that name? This little gemstone right here. Dun harnesses enough magical energy to run an estate as big as Sandermain for more than 10 years. Give me a break. That's the worst way to use its powers, not sacred at all. Who would win this source of massive amount of energy? 800 million. We have 800 million gold. Murmur 800 million gold to start the bid. 800 million gold, anyone else? Stoutness, the ultimate gemstone. Sold for 800 million. I got us the item, master. Chuckle, she must be an outrageously affluent lady. 800 million lakh. JL. I know, right? She spent enough money to run heist for 8 years. I think we've seen enough. Should we get going and take custody of the Heart Step? Next product is an ancient relic discovered near the legendary volcano of the Keltonian Mountains, That relic. It had a script in ancient text. Sleep here, never to wake up again. Poof. A power outage, swoosh. Stay close to me, Lord Jamie. Chatter, what's going on? Flash matter. Mr. Maj, we have an emergency dash. Someone stole everything from the vault. What the F say? I can't believe my people were being sold at the auction as slaves. Slam Alex went to locate the elves, so please calm down. I know how you feel, but we must meet with Han and get out of here. Swing otherwise, we'll get caught by the security guards of the auction house. It's the audacity to lay hands on what's rightfully mine. Flinch, return the stolen items. Before I kill all of you. Everyone, get ready for a battle. Swish, I see. So you'd rather take this to an all-out altercation. What? Melt, melt. Isaiah, move out of the way. Anyone that was at the auction house, Baite, deserves to suffer for all eternity. Whoosh! Grin tap. Whoosh what? Swoosh, your little trick won't work against us. Bang. Flinch, above you, Isaiah. Crush. R. Isaiah. Dash. You little D. Stop it at once. HMPH. I was expecting more of a challenge. How disappointing. Whoosh! Damn it, land. I can't believe such puny punks like you would dare to steal my stuff. Whoosh! Fatal attraction. Thud, die! What a stinking mess. Fauch! I'm glad I came here to check up on you guys. Step, you guys were late for a reason. Land sniff, Han Thav, thank goodness. He nullified that spell so effortlessly. Who is he? He's most definitely a remarkably strong fighter. What do we do? Looks like we're at a disadvantage now. Murmur, murmur. Why the hell are you asking me? You're the adult here. Do we really need to continue fighting? We can just ask for our stuff. You have a point. I don't really care, as long as I get the heart and go back. Hey, why don't we talk it out, Grin? A proposal I don't necessarily disagree with. What do you want? Wish we'll leave in peace if you give me the heart of a shadow lamb. I won the bid, fair and square. Yeah, stoutness as well. And stoutness. Gee, you cham. What I'll explain everything later. We didn't buy that. What do you say, Swish, give those to them, Ramu. Don't let it get to your head, because we were going easy on you, kid. Fwoosh flap. Oh, really wanna bet. Oh, one thing. Ring, not that I distrust you guys or anything, but I like to be reassured in situations like this. Lord Jamie, your hair whoosh what? My magic was cancelled, but I didn't detect any movement of mana. How could this be? Emeraldish hair color. Welton. Beam, you must be a Welton. Are you by any chance Jamie? Yes, what a pleasant surprise. You're just like what Beryl told me. Nope. First time seeing him. Why is he someone you know? Are you friends with Sir Beryl or something? Oldie triggered, did you just call me an oldie? You heard me. Do you know him? Shake, shake. Don't lose your cool, Han. It's fitting for a boy with the greatest talent in history to be this blunt. Sigh. I am a member of the frontier, just like him. The frontier. Swoosh, huh? What do you mean, Lord Jamie? Step back. It's dangerous. Have you heard about the rebel forces trying to overthrow the Kingdom of Harmonia in the Western continent? The frontier is pretty much behind all that. Kingdom of Harmonia. I heard extreme corruption drove its citizens to take up arms against their king, but the frontier, leading and supporting them. Can we go somewhere else and talk further? I can explain everything. This isn't not the safest place, you know. You'd better have a good explanation for it. Whoosh. Listen up, shout. Shame on you for failing to apprehend any of the infiltrators. Whoosh, you were supposed to be the master of combats. We paid you handsomely, and you didn't do your job. It is time. Step. Time to do my job. Whoosh! Whoosh! That was amazing ring. Teleportation of 6 individuals without an incantation. I'm impressed. Shut the hell up. What are you rebels doing in the kingdom of Seldom? Please don't tell me you're trying to throw this place into chaos, too. We're more like liberators, not simple rebels. Ha ha! We only came here to get our hands on something we needed. Why would we want to mess with the country of one of our executives' origin? And what would that be? Knucklehead, that insolent little brat. I must be patient. Swise, I'm the one in charge of this mission. Since even Lady Isis has high hopes for you, I guess it's all right to share some of the details. Bling, this is the item of our interest. Velki Zekia. It's a key of a sort to break the seal inside the Keltonian volcano, to set free a beast by the name of Behemoth. The frontier had locked up in the past. Behemoth. Black, the supporter of complex equations. Jurmungander, the ruler of the oceans. Behemoth, the colossal beast. These 3 were spirit-familiar beasts that Diablo had created in order to assist in the war against the 12 gods. So Behemoth was alive. I thought it had surely died at the end of the war. This is mind-boggling. I've been finding traces of me, Diablo Volpir, all over the kingdom of Seldom. Can this be just a coincidence? Fine. I hope you find this answer satisfactory. Can we go now? I'll see you around, Jamie Welton. So this is where you've been hiding, you rats. 1.2 Zing. Zing, what the hell are those numbers? And who are you? Ooh, that's the level of your battle prowess. Bang. My name is Darius. At level 201, also known as the King of the Undercity. -D. Say you scum swoosh. Know your place, 0.55. Braha dash, 0.73. and 0.49. Smash. Same applies to you weaklings. Thud, that was a good punch. Grip. Ring. It's my turn now. To return the favor. Crack. Damn. Bell of Alteration Karma. A counterattack skill to return the damage. One sustained back to the attacker. Jump. Blaze, take this. Bomb. Am. Incredible. I wonder how many of the frontier is as powerful as he. Fight EW, is it over? Your power level increased to 1.72 the moment you struck me with your attack. Step. Your ability must have something to do with alteration of reality. Then, step. Step. Step, not bad, but it still falls far short of that commanded by Cleon despite the similarity of the abilities. Gulp! I can't believe he's unscathed. Holy! Hand over the stolen items, and I will grant you quick deaths. Whoosh! Otherwise, I can't guarantee I'm sorry to cut you off, but we're invited guests of the auction. Can we leave now? You're not going anywhere. Soma. Nod. I guess we have no choice but to join the fight, then. It's not a bad idea to make the frontier indebted to me. Be on your guard, Lord Jamie. I know that man. He's known as Darius, the Iron Fist. Darius has been the ruling champion gladiator of the Undercity battle cage for more than 10 years, despite having lost his sight in an unfortunate event prior to his rise to fame. It is said he has even defeated 2 swordmasters during his run as a champion. Master of Combats, this is actually getting interesting. Are you sure about this, kiddo? Trust me, bro. Zying. Gremia deployment. Whoomp. Welcome to my magical artifact of reconstruction. Gremia. Swish. There's no set structure that dictates this space. I must be in something that can transform freely. Space recognition. Darius has the ability to detect and see through everything within a certain range, despite the lack of vision. First things first. I get rid of the mage. Whoosh. Bang. Zing, fwash. You little rat glance. Spear of Heavenly Arts. 100 stabs. Whoosh! Manipulating spatial coordinates. This magical perspective of Siegfried allows him to manipulate the spatial coordinates without incantation. Lord, die already, meathead. Gremia transformation 5-layered wall. Swish. Thump. Thump, thump. The space changed. Whoosh. Bezadeste beist. Vacuum press. A powerful destruction spell compressing the atmospheric pressure in an area to a much smaller point, creating a massive impact. Whoosh. He surrounded his body with aura, as if wearing an armor. This isn't going to cut it. Zing. Gremia transformation. Bottomless void. The kid is able to manipulate the space, and thus gets in the way of my ability to recognize space. I wouldn't hurt a young child in normal circumstances, but I have no choice this time. I'm sorry, Kid Hoosh. Jamie, Lord Jamie. How? Surprised. But you should never underestimate your opponents if you're a true master of combats. Dadun? Stoutness. a magical artifact that grants full protection from physical attacks. It is one of 3 sacred items crafted by Diablo Volpir. What if I incorporated this power into the swing of my sword? Welton Style Number 1. Whirlwind. Void Sever enhanced by stoutness. Glash. This technique. It was shallow. I must strike again. Bite. Welton Style Modified 1000 Seas. Zowoosh. Soul Displacement. Grab. That's enough. The fight is over. Rumble, rumble. What sweat? He literally neutralized the effect of Gremia with raw strength. Dash Lord Jamie, are you all right? What a small world we live in. Grin. I am delighted to meet you, Jamie Welton. I'm an old friend of your grandfather, Chervil Welton. Benevolent. Benevolent. What? It was about 10 years ago. Foo. When I first met Chervil at a pub I frequented in Luan. The establishment was filled with outstanding fighters. Chatter matter. But we instantly recognized each other's prowess the moment we met. We sparred rigorously every day since then, with all of our might. However, he refused to use this one technique against me in any of the duels. Bro, I think it's about time you showed me that special technique of yours. I'm not sure if I want to, because I've been cherishing it to pass it down to my grandson to be born. Your grandson. What about your son? He has already reached enlightenment of his own. He doesn't need mine. Turn. But I guess it doesn't hurt to have a backup plan in case I don't get to teach it to him. So all right, I will show it to you. Watch carefully. And pass it down to him if I can't. This technique is called Pinnacle Sword Sky Opener. Hokosh. Zwoosh. It removed a part of space. Pizzed. It's extremely difficult just to replicate the motion. Although it was not really revealed to the public, your grandfather Chervil achieved the rank of Grandmaster with this skill. Grandmaster. Grandmaster, the absolute peak of physical battle. Prowess a warrior could achieve. It is generally accepted that Blazer, the highest-ranking priest in service of Re, and Sir Terix of Kingdom of Seldom are the closest to achieving this title. However, no human has ever made it to this level as of yet. What was the feeling you got when you watched this? I'm not sure. But what I do know is that if I continue to walk the path of a swordsman, clench, I'll reach grandfather's level and see things from his perspective eventually. Good answer. Chuckle. I hope you make immense progress by the next time we meet. That's it, I thought you came to apprehend us, dude. Flinch. What's wrong with you? You didn't have to bring that up. It's all right. I am in a truly good mood to have met the grandson of an old friend of mine. Turn, consider yourselves lucky. Triggered, what did you say? You just tarnished the reputation of the frontier. Even further, what a dimwit. I clearly heard they were trying to break the seal and release Behemoth. Swoosh! Since they look like they'll be bantering like morons for some time. Whoosh! I might as well pretend I'm healing them and take advantage. Allow me inside your head. BZT. You're casting a healing spell on him, thanks. if you're sincerely feeling grateful about it. Then let me tag along. I want to see Behemoth too. Rise what? There's no way, sure. Whoa. Why am I speaking against my own? Will the done, I guess it doesn't really matter. Good. Behemoth. Here I come, grin. But Captain, what about Alex? Has he reported in yet? Oh, I forgot about him. I'll reach out to him right now. BZZT Captain, what the hell have you been doing? I ran into a small problem. Did you find the elves that were sold hold on BZZT? I'll talk to you later. Let them go, you hideous villain beep. Wait, the last voice that interrupted sounds familiar. What the hell's Benna doing there? A few hours ago. Wow, that blackout was so scary. STLE. Where could Master have gone off to rustle on? Always leaving me behind. Please don't do this. I hear someone. That's the cry of an elf. How can you not recognize an elf's presence when you're a Valkyrie? ELF. It has to be the elven slaves that were sold at the auction. Someone must be doing something terrible to those poor elves. Filion, I'm gonna need your help to rescue them. Of course. And now, let them go, you hideous villain. Dadun. That's my line. Where have you taken the elves? Dripple. Water, but it's not even raining what? Grrr. Yikes, huh? A puppy in a place like this. How dare you try to bite people? Jump, bad doggy. You need to be trained properly, or leshed. Hey, it's dangerous. Satu. Yelp. What was that? Filion land. Wait, what do you mean I got the wrong person? Dash. She spoke to her hammer just now, and beat the crap out of a hellhound with a single swing. Who is she? Shake, shake. Shy. It's locked tight, shake. Move aside. It's magically warded. Zwoosh. So he's really on my side. Who's there? Bael. Subdue the intruders and bring them to me. Dash. I can't believe I'm being forced back. He's strong. You're no fun. Grin. Let's end this quickly then. I don't think I can. Detonation. Book. Oh. You still struggle against a pipsqueak like him after all that training. Benna. Master, I'll take care of these fools, so take the elves and get out. How can I leave you behind? Shut up and go. Rush, okay. Ugh, emerald-colored hair, young boy, and Mage. Are you a Welton? So you know me. I guess you're a nobleman, after all. Tremble, tremble. You're not as dumb as you look. Let me reward you for getting it right. You should be honored, Zing, to become a part of Leviathan's energy. Crush. Crunch. Are the elves all right? Dadun. Oh, you must be his Alice. They should be okay now. I am in your debt. How can I ever repay you for this act of kindness? Bow, there's no need to sweat. Huh, but wait, you're what's a Valkyrie doing here? You know about the Valkyrie flinch. That red hair. This can't be foosh, my hair. Oh my goodness. Your Highness, you're the missing Valkyrie princess. Huh, the Valkyrie what flinch? You went missing 10 years ago. and we all thought you had died. You must return to the forests with me, Your Highness. Your people are still waiting, that's enough. Leave her be. What do you think you're doing to my subordinate glare? The entire royal Valkyrie bloodline is at stake here. It's not an affair for a human child like you to meddle in. Both of you, cut it out. Tap. We can't risk wasting more time when there's a mission to be done. Braha and Alex, take the elves and return to the temporary base immediately. Benna, go back to the inn. Oh, okay. Here, take this. Murmur, swish, but you can communicate with me through that crystal any time if you wish to meet your family. Seathead. Step. Let's go, Alex. Meet my family. Breeze. You were always in my thoughts while I was imprisoned in the void. Swish. Behemoth. Finally, after all this time. Flash. Rumble, who dares to interrupt me in my sleep? I already made an agreement with that woman. Who the hell woke me up? Roof. It's tiny. Are you sure we didn't mess up? Has the day of revelation already come? We came here to ask you for help in accordance with the covenant our predecessor made with you. Day of what? What, so you don't know a thing, and you had the balls to disturb my sleep? You were supposed to wake me up on the day of revelation, 66,066 years after that event. You mean you didn't hear any of this from that woman, Shora? It's so great to see you, Behemoth. I have returned. Breeze. He looks different, but the aura around his body wait. Teary. Mast. This thing is so adorable. Master, let it go. We have something to discuss with that tiny bull. Kids will be kids. Don't say anything. I'm hiding my identity from them. Okay. Oh, okay, Master. We must play along for now. Should we get back? Now that sightseeing is over, swing, yeah. Wait for me. I'll be back after nightfall. Okay, Master. I'll wait for the evening then. Flape. So you've awakened. Behemoth. Plop. You were right, it looks like. See, what did I tell you? Grin. Family. Do I really have family? But Master is my family too. He's the one that rescued me from that wretched Gab school. And clench. Benna. Swish Creek. Master. Ha 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 ha. So I guess we'll be leaving Sandermain for good tomorrow. So it seems. But this is where you and I will separate. Da done. What? Wait, why? All of a sudden. Is it because I'm too weak-a? I know how you feel, lass, but you'll only get in his way. You're no fun. Maybe I'm being a burden to him. I must have disappointed him. Go visit your people. You can always return afterwards. Go learn how to wield the power of the Valkyrie properly. Master, but I can't leave. Hesitate, you have a way to reach out to that elf from the frontier, right? Good night, Creek Master. Step, step. Thank you for everything you did for me. Sniff, I will get stronger and be a useful ally when I come back. Breeze, Behemoth, I'm back, just as I promised. Dash, Diablo, smack ouch, it's Master Diablo, you grunt. So it is really you, Master Diablo. Droop, what the hell happened to you while I was gone? He looks different, but acts exactly the same. Rise, a few days after Diablo left to fight the last battle before the inevitable defeat. I will be back, so stay here and wait for me. The created familiar spirit beasts realized his presence could no longer be felt. Jormungandr, the wise serpent, spoke. Behemoth, our master will definitely come back. We must hide from the 12 gods and await his return. Behemoth hid in the bottom of a large volcano and waited for its master to come back. Sniff, sniff. However, he didn't. Behemoth's sadness, from longing for its master's return, grew greater each day. That's when a mysterious elf visited the beast and made an offer. I will put you to sleep, so that you don't have to suffer from loneliness. In return, promise me you'll help the frontier when the right time comes. I must have gotten smaller like this during my hibernation, not to mention my voice. What about Jormungandr? Do you know what happened to her? I don't know where she is, but she's definitely alive somewhere. But black. I don't know. Oh, right. You two were particularly close. Poof, black. Black. Holy, you were alive. Clasp. Peep, peep. Behemoth. There's something I need you to do. Go with the members of the frontier and find out about this ISIS person. A mission. I've been waiting for this. A favor, not an order. And one more thing. And this one is more like a favor. Peep. This girl named Benna will be accompanying you. She's my follower and your comrade in arms. Take good care of her. Hooray, a new friend. You can count on me, yea. There will come a time when we'll need to fight in the same war. You must become powerful enough for me to trust you on the battlefield, Benna. G-Chick, did you obtain the item Ars Magna? See for yourself. Grin Bling. Ha, I'm impressed. Here's the item you requested. Swish, pay me. I'll pay with the blank check you gave me. Thappen to acquire it for free. Swoosh. Whatever. As long as the item is undamaged. Is that a fragment of ion click? So you know about this. Fragment of ion. A small fragment of asteroid Aeon that travels across the continents once every century. This small piece of meteorite harnesses cosmic mana, stronger than ordinary mana by 2,000 times. What do you intend to do with it? It's a secret. Wouldn't you like to know? Annoyed I have something to discuss with the kiddo. Get out now. What would that be? Wouldn't you like to know? Gry. Get out, okay. Okay. Slam. Time to honor the contract. Take me to the Shadow Realm. Unlut. The preparations are now complete. I'll begin then. Whoosh! The other world. Backside of this realm. Flash opposition of light. Darkness within the shadows. O you who call it your home and kingdom. Allow me to enter through the gateway. Zwoosh. Step. Oh, finally, step. Hold on. Beam. What's the meaning of this? If you're trying to pull a trick. I actually happened to acquire the item for free as well. So here is your check back. Absolutely untouched. The contract of souls shall immediately be terminated upon the return of the blank check. This takes care of any uncertain risks. Besides, you can't enter the Shadow Realm until I get permission from its ruler to let you in. Then go get it. Wait for me here, then. Swing. I'll be back after talking to Her Majesty. Step. Of this energy and power, whoosh. Shadow, Elemental Queen Burnus. It's been a while. Oh, I see. So you have returned, after all this time. Diablo Vulpir. Eris Ego. Bernice was traveling through the humanly realm when she met Diablo, the human standing up against the 12 gods. Oh, you're a rare kind. I see a hero in you. You've piqued my curiosity. However, Diablo was defeated in the Fourth Great War and lost all of his comrades. Bernice agreed to give him shelter in the Shadow Realm, away from the eyes of the gods, and allowed him to use a part of her dark world. I have perfected it. That was how the new source of his power, Diablo Volpir's dark mana, was created. But I heard you eventually lost and were killed by the gods. Look at you. You look tiny and squishy. I didn't die. I was imprisoned away. When I woke up, I was reincarnated in this body. Intriguing. So what brings you here this time around? There's someone that wishes to venture into this realm. I was hoping you'd give her permission to enter. She has agreed to let you in. Keep walking straight through the portal. Oh, finally. I left a small present for you at the counter of the shop. It's called the Staff of Avalon. I'm sure it will come in handy, since that staff was made with the magical stone found in Lake Talink. Lake Talink, one of 6 forbidden wonders of the world. At the center of the lake exists a whirlpool housing a vast amount of mana. However, no one can reach this whirlpool, as it discharges an unknown substance lethal to human body, causing a mysterious illness. Isn't that supposed to be really expensive? Then why would you? My son Finn was about your age when he passed. I finally get to reunite with you, my son. All you'll be able to see on the other side is the illusion of the dead. May you find peace. Close in what awaits you there. Creak! Let's get going. Finally getting out of Sandermain. That's our destination, after all. Are we going to the magical society now? Why don't you keep me entertained on the way by telling me a story? Like, about this stoutness, sweat, or about the hero that saved the Valkyrie princess. Nothing goes unnoticed. 2 weeks later, Brian. So this is the magical society. It looks more stunning than I thought. My flap told you. This city was designed by the founding king of Seldam himself. The whole city looks like a magical seal of some sort. What does it do? I can't tell you just yet. Why spoil the fun? Okay, I knew you'd say that. BZZT, the greatest potion in history. Apophis X. OST, get a vial at your local apothecary. Whoa! The magical technology of the society is amazing. Ste. This is a city that could give the Magidom of Clonea a run for its money. I need to report to the Elders' Council really quickly. Flap, take this map and go sightseeing in the meantime. Okay. Oh, I'll also give this to you because I can't have you go missing. A magical tracker coin created to prevent disappearance of children enough. Tap, tap, tap. Oh gosh, I was supposed to bring it back before the orientation. I'm going to be late. Ann Meyer, a student at Phoenix Academy. Oh, I wonder if Director Siegfried will also be at the orientation ceremony. Dash, if he sees the new spell I learned. Amazing, Anne. I can't believe I didn't recognize your talent before. Would you become my apprentice and help me out? Of course, Master Siegfried. A young kid by himself. Is he a new student at the academy? I remember. I used to get lost all the time. Where am I lonely? Chuckle. Shake, shake. So that's the art rain. I'd love to have one in heist someday. Hey, kid. Glare. Flinch. Do you want something from me? Sweat. What was that ominous vibe just now? He's just a young kid. I must be exhausted. Leave me alone if not. What the swing? A hold on, you must be a new student at Phoenix Academy. What academy? Dab, don't be shy. We don't have enough time. Graw, the orientation ceremony is about to begin. Hut, drag, wait, what? I had nothing else to do anyways. So I ended up following her. Step, how can a dense girl like her be a student of this place? A prestigious mage school, Phoenix Academy. The orientation ceremony will be held inside. Amel Auditorium Chatter. V. Mame Chatter. What do you think? I think it's time to stop playing around. Beam, congratulations for getting accepted. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm not a new. Oh, shoot. I completely forgot. The errand. I'll see you around. Rush. Are you kidding me? Elside, the seventh elder, must be done reporting by now. I should get going. You? Why the hell are you here? Tremble Lennon Simon, second son of Earl Simon Tremble. Jamie Welton, who were you again? Stop. He doesn't even remember me. Done. I still suffer from nightmares since that day. I will personally train you in magic. Everything has been going so well. Whoosh, since father decided to look after me. You seem to have a knack for it. Bottom, I think you'll do well in the academy too. Does this mean I need to compete against this guy? Didn't you hear me flinch? I'm Lennon. Lennon Simon. Oh, Simon, that impertinent little brat. I remember telling Earl Simon he had decent potential. You, at the academy. Puzzot. He's achieved rank 3 already. Not bad for someone his age. Please don't tell me you're one of the new students. Lord Jamie. Are you serious? What kind of joke is that? And a bad step. Cast 1, 2. What the hell are you doing here, Sti? What, Master? Master Siegfried. I didn't know you had an apprentice. Swish, coming through. It's not like that. Let's go. Everyone's waiting for you. Master Siegfried. Wait up, Dash.
He left already, Droop. That unfair phenomenon.
Wait, are you talking about the kid that was with Master Siegfried's swing? You mean you don't know him? Bite! He's that Jamie Welton, whom everyone praises as the greatest talent in the history of mankind. Oh, so he's that Jamie. Well, hiccup nolde. Thar that Jamie Welton. Central Tower of Magical Society. Great conference room. The time has finally come. The greatest prodigy in the continent. I'm so excited. Fourth Elder Raymond. Florence Sean Nobility. Relax. The rumors about him are obviously exaggerated. Third Elder Serfine. Girol Royal Court Mage. Foo. Look at you, Third Elder. You're actually afraid of seeing a 10-year-old kid with much better magical affinity than you. Sixth Elder Abelhart. Beben Egalitarians. Oh, no, please refrain from picking fights, Abel. Sweat Fifth Elder. Luke Prezel, leader of the Egalitarians. HMPH. It's not like I said something incorrect. Arr, you little... Everyone, calm down. We can't afford to show our immature sides in front of an honored guest. Here must be here. Second elder. Step. Marion Rinmal, leader of the nobility. Drag. Step. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Jamie Welton, the eldest son and heir to House Welton, at your service. C. Impressive, I see. He's at least a rank 6. Chickle, you've gotten so much stronger than last time, Jamie. They're all better than me, as expected of elders. Shake, except that guy, maybe. Shake. Rank 6. A mumble-stinking brat. His inferiority complex is prohibiting him from further development. It's been a while. Jamie, looks like I can't treat you like a child anymore. Wave. All thanks to the mana-breathing technique you taught me. It's so good to see you, Marquis. I heard you also picked up a sword. I knew you had it in you to be multi-talented. Thank you. Fee. We mages. I look forward to sparring with you soon. Our scholarly people, physical training is reserved for unintelligent individuals who lack wits to watch what you say. Cold, my father is among those who train physically. To accomplish great things. I see. I must have mistaken it as an insult that's not what I meant. Grin, hold it in. Siegfried, perhaps your choice of words were too sophisticated for a 10-year-old like me to comprehend. Your true, honorable intentions don't laugh. Argnai triggered, please accept my sincere apology on the third elder's behalf. How dare you? I'm sure he didn't mean anything offensive. I hope you don't put too much weight in his misspoken words. Zinger, the mentor and advisor to the king. He is one of the only 2 official rank, 8 archmages in the entire kingdom. Moniker, Mage of the Skies. It is said, Ofen is magically able to control the weather conditions at will. Thanks for heeding our summon. Grin, welcome to the Magical Society. Young Mage. I don't think addressing him as young does him justice. Dadun, he's a capable, rank 6 mage. After all, I have misspoken myself. Please accept my apologies. It comes naturally with my old age. I am so eager to provide you a home within the society. Swish along with a personal laboratory to aid you in whatever research projects your great mind wishes to be invested in. However, he who does not work, neither shall he enjoy benefits, as the saying goes. It is the philosophy and rule. Every resident of the Magical Society must abide by. So, what do you say, Jamie? Are you willing to become a member of the Magical Society? Murmur. Murmur. Ugh, I'm fine. I knew you'd find the offer preposterous. Director Siegfried, I take it that you're always in need of competent instructors to lead young students with bright futures in the right direction. What are you? So why don't we have Jamie work as a temporary instructor at Phoenix Academy, per se, for a month? Done what the hell. Ha 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 ha. Since no other elder is openly objecting this idea, I'll take that as an unanimous response. You'll be just fine. You can't go wrong with Director Siegfried helping you each step of the way. Ha 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 ha. I'll formally raise an objection to those nutty dumb butts. Swing, relax. I'm really okay. Grab. You may confide in me. I am the director of the school, after all. Chuckle, what kind of director? Skips the orientation ceremony. I had a good reason to be away from the academy. I can't wait to learn magic. Rush me, too. Students. I had sworn not to teach magic to anyone else in the past. Flash. Flash, look. Master. I did it, me, too, Flash. Chirp, chard. I can't do it, I can't. Tap. There's no need to rush. Let's try it one step at a time. Master Flash, I finally did it. In the end, I had to see all of my apprentices leave me behind. This is going to be tough, step giggle. Wait for me. But it's only for a month. I shouldn't think too much about it. What? Phoenix Academy Girls' Dormitory. How can you not recognize Lord Jamie? He had emerald-colored eyes and hair. Right sigh, I know. How didn't I? Ivan grabbed him by his hand and dragged him all around Kaya Sweat. So romantic. I wish Lord Jamie would grab me by my hands. Why do you keep addressing him as Lord Jamie, though he's younger than us? Rise, what do you really not know? Calm down. Because Lord Jamie is our superstar, Sky, the greatest magical prodigy, a saint of goddess Pero, heir to prominent House Welton. I'm not too fascinated by it. I got assignments to work on. You're such a nerd. Oh, by the by, did you hear about Irving of Class Beta? I heard he started taking this supplement, and his scores went up dramatically. Isn't what he the kid that was going to drop out because he couldn't keep up? Yeah, that's why I bought a bottle myself, Do you want one? Gulp, teesh, whatever you say, nerdy girl. I don't need something like that. Tap wanna go get some snacks, and I really can't. I have to study. Phoenix Academy. Phoenix Acadis. Founded by Amel Frast, great mage and a founding member of the Kingdom of Seldom. This institution to raise future mages boasts of centuries of history and is the most prestigious academy within the entire society. In fact, thousands of mages have graduated from Phoenix Academy and have made a name for themselves. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm Director Assistant at Phoenix Academy, Jevlin Cutter. This esteemed educational institution, Step, I'm truly honored to have you as one of our instructors. Step, you're too kind. Step. Tier, I'm Jamie Welton, a temporary instructor at the Academy. I'm happy to meet you all. Wait, what chatter who? Varu. I look forward to working with all of you. Da-dun. Welcomes the youngest instructor in its rich history. Murmur Jamie Welton murmur. D! Did I really hear correctly? That's him. The greatest prodigy from House Welton. Please come this way to the consultation room. Oh, okay. We assign students to classes based on their current skills. Consultation room. The students are classified into 3 levels from entry, intermediate, and advanced. Each level then is divided into 3 classes in Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. You will be in charge of Class Alpha of entry-level students. Why don't you choose the subject of your preference from these, Russell? I was hoping you'd take the most complex subject. Glance. I feel the most comfortable with dark magic, of course, but I can't teach that in the academy. I guess it wouldn't be a terrible idea. Swish to return to how I was before creating dark magic in my previous life, when I used to be known as the Mage of Infinity. This is the subject I wish to teach. Grin. That's certainly an interesting subject. Chakati, Hantern, Sapturhi. I can't wait to see the students' progress. Homeroom is about to begin, so I'll have Mr. Silver take you there. Slide. The facility isn't too bad, considering the building is 500 years old. UHM. Excuse me, Swish. But are you really that Lord Jamie? Sophia, an instructor at Phoenix Academy. Chatter, I heard you faced a scary demon and still heroically stood your ground, huh? And that you were best friends with an apostle of goddess Pero. Chatter, what chatter? Your hair really is emerald colored. It's so gorgeous. Can I have your autograph? Me too. Da dun, me 3 giggle. What the hell's wrong with these people? Please meet Mr. Jamie, Mr. Silver. Swish. I can't see him. Chatter. Rush. Instructors, please don't harass Mr. Jamie like this. Boo. Mr. Silver, please take him away. Oh, okay. Please don't go, Lord Jamie. Ha. I guess the teachers got a little carried away. After all, you're like a celebrity across the kingdom. Close. Celebrity me. You didn't know, Mr. Jamie. You're the greatest talent in the history of magic, a chosen saint of the goddess Pero, and heir to prominent noble house of OK. That's enough. Class Alpha of entry level B. Hey, nerd, I heard you pulled another all-nighter. Grin. Phineas Batik, 16 years old. Yeah, I need to move up to intermediate level next year. Actually, you're not the only one that feels that way. Done. I didn't know you took Apophis X as well, Phineas. Becky takes it too. Gulp step, huh? Foo. No one seems better than me at magic, as expected. Step everyone here appears to be mediocre at best. I should prove my worth quickly and move up step. Oh, hey, red-headed boy. Beam, remember me from the auditorium. Flinch, our red-headed boy. So nice to see you again. What's your name? Sigh. Chatter Simon, I'm Lennon's Simon. Chatter from house. Simon. Keep being jealous. I was different from the likes of you at birth. Grin, I'll be in advanced level by next month. So amazing. So you're the son of Earl Simon. You can ask me anything, I'm here to help you. And annoyed what's up with this girl. Slide, nice to see all of you again. How have you been? Chai, Mr. Silver. I have someone to introduce to you today. Please come in. Step. Da dunwa. Why the hell are you here again? Look at his hair color. It's emerald. Murmur, can he be? No way, Murmur. Please welcome your new temporary instructor, Mr. Jamie Welton. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Dish. All Lord Jamie. Key. It's really Lord Jamie Dash. Oh my goodness. I'm such a big fan. Sweat, pop, please calm down, everyone sigh. Stop this at once. Zing, F whoomp. You're at an educational institution. How dare you cause a commotion like this? Keep distance and show proper respect. Deuce your instructor. Whoosh. Is this what I must expect from Class Alpha of entry level? Ugh, proper respect. Do whom sweat. I knew he wasn't ordinary, but he's so old-fashioned. Oh, I am extremely disappointed in your attitude. However, since this is only my first day, I'll give you guys a chance to redeem yourself Can anyone guess which subject I'll be teaching? Shake. Elementalism. Swish wrong. Understanding and analyzing history of magic. Cold, what kind of useless subject is that? Ersti. Raise. UHM. I'm inclined to think that you wouldn't have taken an ordinary class because you're a rank 6 mage. Sparkle, sparkle. Between the two most complicated subjects in theory of magical attributes and magical seals, the former is not available until we move up to intermediate level, so it has to be magical seals you will be teaching. Wait. She's the nosy girl I met during the day of orientation. She seems to be inferior to others in terms of mana amount, but she's still in Class Alpha, the best in this level. Good analysis. Way to go correct. MP. Yai, I got it. Who the hell is she? That Jamie acknowledged her skills. Homeroom period is over, so I'll see you guys later. Clap, okay. Do your best today, as always. Parche W main office. It looks like I'll be starting for real tomorrow. My senior instructor is supposed to accompany me to class for my first lecture session. And it looks like this guy is in charge of magical seals. Tact tikidini leu. Ulkai iwine inks wan late. Kurniak Azir, a rank 5 mage who has published a few theses about the subject, and an apprentice of Surfin Jirol. You should watch out for that guy. Some glance, huh? Whisper he's quite obsessively envious of others. Shh. Whisper many have fallen victim to his schemes. Oh, okay. Ha. Well, if you're truly thankful, thanks for giving me a heads up. Can I please get your autograph, Sai? I guess that's one of the perks of being a celebrity teacher. Flinch, holding an autograph session inside the main office and stuff. Kurniak Azir, Magical Seals Instructor. Mr. Kurniak, no. Sweat. Pup, please, don't get me wrong. Why don't you give us a moment to discuss our subject? Oh, okay, Dash. Pleasure to meet you. I heard you're well versed in the art of magic and sword at just age 10. Swish. Flinch. I can't imagine how it feels to be overflowing with talent. But don't think for 1 second your tenure here is gonna be easy. Chuckle, I'll be the last one to give you blind compliment you're so accustomed to. Grab. I see. I'll look forward to your advice. Tap. Next morning, stepper. Everyone, sit down, shout, add shout. There comes the boogeyman. Slide, tap. Hamlin. If I hear that word one more time, I'll make sure you regret it. Boogeyman, sorry, sir. Chuckle. APM Pagden, the genius mage. Here will temporarily in charge of magical seals subject from today. However, even a prodigy like him was having trouble planning his first lecture. Fwoosh flinch. What when did I so? I intend to demonstrate to him how it's done as a senior instructor. Take the handouts, flap, flap. It contains the symbols and marks used in a hexagram seal. Impressive. Looks like he does take his work seriously. Glance. All right, let's see how good he is then. Each popular magical seal has a specific formula associated with it. Swish. A hexagram seal normally uses the sun, moon, and the star as its symbols. Star represents the galaxy, sun the world we live in, and moon the nightfall of that very world. Zwoosh. Draw a circle around it, and you'll combine these in a single universe. Zing. NG, this would make it an advanced form of magical seal. You would use a different symbol based on what magic you want to house here. And the effectiveness of it changes depending on the positioning of the symbols. You need to be careful when you determine the position of the symbols. Swoosh because you can't change them once you place them. Scholars have spent countless years researching the most efficient way of placements, but sigh and still haven't figured it out. Geez. Drawing grid lines helps. Oh, do you have a brilliant idea? Genius. What who doesn't know that swoosh have a look? I drew the grid lines. I'll place the sun here. Zing, Q, and moon here. Simple. Shem PH. The shape of the seal is in shambles. Snort magically drawn seals are irrevocable. Once you draw them, that's it. Please don't tell me you didn't even know the basics. Snap, who says I can't? Think of it as breaking apart the magical seal down to each component. Zing. That way, it becomes easier to reconstruct them whichever way you want. Rearrange the positions of the symbols to your liking. Zwoosh. Then remove the grid lines afterwards. Fwoosh, finally. Put them back together. This way, you can adjust the position of the symbols without starting from scratch. Relayering. Layering. That's so cool, Marmup. I've never seen anything like it. That's what this method is called. Murmar. Amazing Badum. He just shattered the myth about the law of drawing a magical seal. This is a discovery that will shake the entire academic association. Shudder. Wait, I just got an idea. Gulp. What if I did this to the seal then? Murmur, woe, the magical seal, zing. Our murmur, it just turned three-dimensional. He thought of Chuckle, a three-dimensional magical seal, just by looking at the relayering method. Glance. He is a genius too, after all. However, you still have a long way to go. Whoosh. Snap, flinch, rise. An entire magical seal becomes one symbol of another magical seal. This means it can infinitely expand should there be enough space. SF. Multi-compound magical seal. This was the magical perspective established by Diablo Volpir, which earned him the moniker, the Mage of Infinity. So what are your thoughts about those? Mr. Kerniak Glange. I've never even heard of anything like this. The Arnignaz. This child is indescribable. Well, think of what you just saw as a form of entertainment. Earn. You should focus on grasping the concept of relayering first. Your homework is to practice separating a magical seal into 2 layers by next lecture. Adana, are you out of your mind? That outrageous display, just for entertainment. I guess I shouldn't have expected too much from students. But it looks like there's one kid who still hasn't lost focus in her eyes. Chatter told you he was a genius. What was that magical seal, Chatter? But Mr. Kerniak was amazing too. Lenin already, I saw a glimpse of layers or Zdarg, I can't seem to get it perfectly shut up. Huzzing that girl! Peasy's tea. What she's trying to summon multi-compound magical seals, Peasy's tea. Is she already done with the relayering method? Poof, swish, hey. Or bang rise, why isn't it working? I must ask Mr. Jamie Dash. I'm going to get it, I swear. Did she just done? Straight up, ignore me, the Lennon Simon. Really? Hallway of entry-level classrooms. Mr. Kerniak and Mr. Jamie Step. How did Mr. Jamie do in his first lecture today, Step? Flinch. Oh, I didn't know he could say something nice. He did a good job. Really, that's a rarity. I've never seen you compliment anyone, if you'll excuse me. I have some things to do. Tad. Sweat. Ha, hold on, Mr. Kerniak. Posh, you must attend the instructor conference today. I guess he didn't become an instructor just through connections. And his lecture was actually not too bad. Mr. Jamie Dash. Not a single moment of peace. What is it? I've been trying to replicate what you showed us before Zing, but I keep failing every time I put these together. Of course, because the moon point. I wonder if this even makes sense to her. Is colliding with the moon from the other magical seal. Point. Oh, so I have to remove one of them to prevent the conflict. Bzut. Zin. Let's see if I do this. Bzust. Foosh. It worked. Flinch. Ah, pozedste. Rush. What the hell was that, Flinch, huh? What you did just now. How did you do it? Sweat. I just tried to replicate what I saw during the demonstration. Replicated it just... I can't believe this. She's making me look like a fool. Although it wasn't perfect, but she managed to replicate the multi-compound magical seal just by looking at it. There's no way nobody in the society has taken notice of her talent. I must speak to Siegfried about her. Director's office. Kev, please come in. Knock. Knock. Oh, Lord Jamie Creek. Elder Siegfried. It's me. Wait. That's what do you intend to do with the fragment of Ion Zing? Ha ha. I'm still trying to figure out. It is quite a challenge to handle this thing after all. So, what brings you here today? Swish, I have something to show you. Plop. This is what I demonstrated in the Magical Seals lecture today. What the heck? Flinch, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything here. Ann Meyer, Clench, successfully replicated the multi-compound magical seals just by looking at it once, even though I didn't explain the details as it's too complex for the students. So she replicated just by looking at your demonstration. She possesses incredible potential to become a scholar. Why hasn't anyone taken her in? It is true. Her intelligence is unrivaled. However, she lacks the actual knack to cast spells. I had advised her to walk the path of a magical scholar instead of a mage, but she insisted on becoming a mage instead. She wants to study under someone that could help her become an archmage, but no one in the magical society is willing to take her in as an apprentice because she doesn't have any practical magical affinity. So that's why she kept following Siegfried around, calling him master and stuff. I know how heartless it sounds soft, but the magical society is funded by the royal court. They can't afford to invest in someone that doesn't guarantee a return. I think I understand. Thank you for your time. Rise, you're welcome. D. Lord Jamie, stop. Beam, if she concerns you so much, then why don't you take her in as your apprentice? An older apprentice under a younger master. That's such a beautiful story. Wait, goodbye. Slam, sigh. I only took on the role of temporary instructor because I had no choice. Personal apprentice, give me a break. The day I lost all of my apprentices to the 12 gods' treacherous scheme, I decided to end this fight once and for all by myself, without anyone's help. Neither will I put my faith in someone else, nor have anyone by my side again. I can't afford to make the same mistake I made in the past. Anne is a bright girl. I'm sure she'll realize which path is best for her future. This does not concern me at all. 1 week later, practice arena. Murmur, everyone, be quiet. Murmur time for your practical exam to assess your mana amount. I heard many students in class. Beta showed amazing progress since last year. I hope our class is even better. Chuckle. I'm sure he's talking about Irving. Irving, wasn't he the worst in his class? Last year, I remember Becky telling me that. Beam, it turns out. Irving scored the highest in this year's exam. What? Lennon, you're up first. Step. Zing.
BZT BZT.
Po.
Ding 2190 MP.
Flinch, his spell was powerful enough to break the target. Over 2,000 murmur as expected. Of a Simon Holy. I've never seen a score that high in my life. Glare. I can't believe how clueless she is. Doesn't she realize she has far superior intelligence? Ha ha! I guess I'll have to set up another one droop. All right, it's my turn now. Sit back and watch. Stir, I've been feeling great as of late. I took another bottle of Apophis X this morning. I'm sure it will do wonders. Grab. Roll. What the his eyes just now flinch. Tangush.
Ding 860p.
Your score rose by 700 points. Phineas, keep this up, and you'll move up to intermediate level in no time. Chatter, amazing Phineas, ho, I did it, yay. Chatter, so happy for you.
See but his eyes before sweat. I hope I'm just seeing things.
And you're up next. Rat, oh, okay.
BZZ.
What if I haven't made much progress since last year? What gulp am I thinking? I trained so hard. I must have faith in myself. 247 points. Ding.
Done same as last year.
Sniffle. Main office. Oh, Mr. Jamie. Beam. Are you heading home? Oh, Mr. Jevlin. I'm so glad to see you're adjusting well to the life of an instructor. Ha ha. Please let me know should you need anything bling. Oh, I'm getting a summon from the third elder. Bustle. I can't keep the Secretary of Education waiting. See ya. Russell third. Elder, wasn't that the cantankerous guy? Dash, yes, sir. I'll be there shortly. I can't believe someone like that is leading the Board of Education. Chuckle, what a surprise. Wish attributes and nature of each symbol. Mumble changes due to symmetrical placement of symbols include mum. Isn't he Irving of Class Beta? He seems exhausted. Mumble, he probably hasn't gotten enough sleep from studying so much. Mumble, but if he can't really keep up with magic, he can always drop out and seek another path. Mumble. Well, wobble. Not that it's any of my business. Office of Secretary of Education. Seltaz knock. Sir, it's Jevlin. Open. Huh, Mr. Kerniak. Glange. What brings you here, Wish? Step. I can't understand that guy at all, even though he's my colleague. I should still try to maintain a good relationship with him, though.
Step.
Flap. Pop! Everyone else improved at least by a bit, except for me.
But I tried really hard. Maybe I was never cut out for this.
Mumble, should I have taken the supplement? Phineas offered. Sigh.
What the hell's up with her?
Not that it's any of my business. Sigh swing, I got materials to prepare. Swish. Are you all right? You seem troubled. Flinch. Mer. Jamie. Damn it. I took the mana amount exam today and haven't improved at all since last year. Around 247 points. Flinch.
Wow! She has nearly zero knack for magic. But I still can't give up here.
I must become an archmage and reinstate my house to its former glory.
Clench. I can see she's being serious.
However, this might end up in another tragedy, as in my previous life. Perhaps she deserves a chance.
Lily Xing Wei Swing.
If you're serious about keeping that resolve of yours for the rest of your life, come to the main office tomorrow. The Blue Tower. Marquis Rinmal's lab was supposed to be in the topmost floor, I think. Creak. Hello, buddy. What brings you in? I'm here to see the owner of the tower. Beam. Oh, I see. You must be referring to the Marquis. But I'm afraid he isn't someone you can just meet like that, young one. He'll let me in if you tell him Jamie Welton is here. Oh, all right, Mr. Jamie Welton. Why don't you... Thud the... That Jamie Welton.
This is the Marquis's office. Please feel free to go in. Lord Jamie Bow.
Oh, okay, thank you. Holy. Messy.
What the hell's all this?
I'm sorry it's a bit untidy. I can't tell which way the voice is coming from. The entire space must be under the influence of the spell. Swing skill.
Well, it has an oddly satisfying charm to it.
Ahaha! Where did you even learn a phrase like that? It's great to see you. What's up?
There you were.
Ha ha! You must be really busy with research.
I am. But I had to make time to see you, my little Jamie. You're acting like my grandpa. What are all these grimoires about?
Oh, I'm actually in the process of studying war magic. Plop. To fight the god of war, we need a vastly wide area of effect offensive spell to target his army.
But I've run into an obstacle.
That means, once this spell is completed, the war against Zenith and his followers will begin.
All right. You can tell me why you came all the way here now.
Oh, right. I was hoping you'd give me permission to teach Anne Meyer your mana-breathing technique. My mana-breathing technique. I understand why you ask that question, but she'll maybe make it to rank 5 at max. I'm not sure if I want to pass on the knowledge of my unique magical ability to someone like that.
What if I told you I can raise her to become an archmage? Glance.
Don't be conceited. Magical perspective, which must be established for one to become an archmage, isn't granted to everyone. I know you're a child of immense talent, but even you haven't made the breakthrough to rank 7 yet. I have already established a magical perspective.
But I'm not satisfied with just that, so I was trying to come up with another one. Tap.
Law of multi-compound magical seals, which I established in my previous life, isn't going to suffice alone. I need to become much more powerful in order to defeat the 12 gods, establishing 2 magical perspectives.
That's impossible, even if you were a dragon.
But still, something about him is just different. Perhaps this child may be able to. Since you're so confident about it, why don't we do this? Whoosh, let's spar. Satisfy me, and I will give you permission to pass down the knowledge of my mana-breathing technique. I accept. Clink. I'll let you attack first. Zing. Grin, you might regret that. Step. Welton style modified 1000 Cs. Here I come. Dash. Blaze. Amazing. He's certainly improved. Clank, you can't break through my defense with an attack like that. Grasp of devastation. Barm. Bunker buster. So he's seen through. I'm impressed, Jamie. Shoosh. Arr. He restored his defense rather quickly. Black. Support me from the mental realm. Shoosh. Momental Volusion. Aeroblast. Plasma Carver. Lightning Bolt. Magma Blade. Crack. Whoosh. Bam. Step. Momental Illusion. Exavo Immeenly. It is a spell that creates clones of the caster and allows them to teleport. But it eats up a large chunk of mana. I'm not gonna lie. Pant, to maintain 4 clones at the same time. That attack just now stung a bit. Wish flap. But you can't even scratch me with this. You forgot about regenerating the bottom of the cape. Ha. Huh? I'll pie flap. TSK. I was trying to pretend nothing happened. But that was about it. I still have a long way to go. Russell. It certainly doesn't feel good to be on the receiving end of it all. So I think it's about time I return the favor, Jamie. I have no choice here, Bist. I must use the Staff of Avalon. Sazing, I can't wait. I have no choice here. Bist, I must use the Staff of Avalons. I can't wait. Oh, so you were in possession of that thing, stinking old woman, after refusing to sell it to me. All right, since you're equipped with an incredibly powerful staff, don't hold a grudge, old man. Gulp. BZZT, I wouldn't need to go easy on you. Best. A storm. Staff of Avalon. Realm of Paradise. What a nice breeze. It enables me to hide in the surreal realm to avoid the attack in the real realm. Zing, what a stunning staff this is. I like the sequence of spells you're using, but I kinda want to see something greater. Step. Swoosha! This again? You must be thrilled it worked before. However, pow! It won't work twice, pal. Clink! Unless you're asking to see my magical perspective on display. Screech! I'd love to. Step, will you show me? If you really insist. Bezisti. The enlightenment I obtained. Hailstorms doesn't allow me to summon fierce lightning or volcanic eruption. However, it is still catastrophic in its own right. You won't survive for long once you're hit with it. What the nothing happened? Rumble. Wait. The world has changed. Cognitive dissonance. It is the magical perspective of Archmage Rinmal.
Bezeti. Bam. While it looks like a series of natural disasters,
It is actually a spell that attacks the brain of the target.
splash, I would have cluelessly struggled to survive the catastrophic events had I not been an expert in mental attacks.
The thing is, I can't really break free from this spell, even though I know it, with my current prowess. If I can't reverse this neurological spell, swoosh, there's only one way to get out of this tight spot. Thousand Seas. By absorbing Rinmal's mana that's powering the spell, consume it all. Thump Leviathan. The target appears at peace from the outside glance bezized,
But is actually fiercely fighting through in the mental realm.
I can't use dark magic if the magical prowess of the target is inferior to that of the caster.
Mumble. There's no way one can break free from the influence of my magical perspective. Ha ha. I think this should suffice, though. I'm afraid of your father wrath.
Swoosh. Thump. Foosh.
Slash. What? You caught me by absolute surprise. I never expected to be on the receiving end of my own magical perspective. Step. How did you do it? Sweat. Bezeji.
This can't be. I absorbed your mana in order to break from this illusion, but somehow ended up absorbing your unique ability along with it.
I see. So, a mere coincidence.
He's right. It's a coincidence. However, only fools would leave it at a discovery and not work on it. I was able to harness the power of an archmage's magical perspective within my sword. Sheathe thee. Grin, perhaps. This will lead to the new magical perspective of my own. So, how did I do? Are you satisfied? I am. Certainly done enough. He. I will give you permission to pass down the knowledge of the mana-breathing technique. Tap Floosh. Time to share your thoughts, my friend.
What was your impression of this spar?
I am lost for words. The level of command over sword and magic. I've never seen any spell sword wield both with such mastery. And how he returned your magical perspective back to you. Even archmages would have difficulty replicating what he just did. He is indeed an unprecedented talent. That's an understatement. But I'm not trying to praise him. The magical prowess to spar with an archmage. Moreover, he was chosen as a saint by the goddess Pero. Proficiency with a sword. How can one human be that versatile across that many areas? Jamie Welton. I'm beginning to question if he really is human at this point. It's as if he was somehow deliberately created by a higher being for a purpose, Raymond. That's enough. We don't know who's listening in on us. Let's just keep watching for the time being to see what kind of changes Jamie is going to bring to this world. Slam, Jamie, are you there? Sims slam. Flinch, I'm behind you. Done. What brings you all the way here this late at night? Sweat, That's. I think Mr. Jamie is going to accept me as his apprentice P. Are you serious about taking Anne as an apprentice? Snap. And it's Mr. Jamie, by the way. Don't you dare disrespect your instructor, thwack. Is that true, Mr. Jamie? Ouch. I'm considering it. Although I haven't fully decided yet. Really? Then please take me as your apprentice as well. Dadun.
Sigh. I was curious why you would come all the way here in the evening, but did you at least talk to your father, Earl Simon, about this?
Creek. Huh. I haven't.
TSK. What would others think if you practiced magic under me instead of your father?
I can't take in someone that hasn't even thought this through. Creek, good night.
Glam. RG slam, slam, slam that prick.
Open, hey, did you even hear?
Sweat, hold on. Are you crying?
I can't just sit idly by until Anne surpasses me as a mage done. Please reconsider. I'll be the best apprentice ever.
Do I owe you that, or something? Sniffle annoyed.
But he's actually pretty good for his age. Drip, drip. And I don't have to worry about going easy on him. I'll think about it, if you can get Earl Simon's permission.
Really?
He's the one that has to approve it before you can start studying under me. Go bow, swing, swing, thank you. Close. I wonder if Earl Simon would disown him for being disloyal to his house.
Lab of Earl Simon.
What brings you here?
Sweat, actually. Want to study magic under Mr. Jamie as his apprentice.
What glare?
I already asked him to teach me personally, and he said I must get your permission first.
Tremble. Did I offend him?
Glance.
Is this the same stuck-up Lennon? It's hard to believe he actually let go of his pride to improve. He's become mature. I approve. Beam. Just make sure you don't tarnish the reputation of House Simon, a back alley in the magical society.
What a shame. The professor had high expectations for Apophis X. Mumble, mumble.
But look at this disgrace. I need more, please. Pant, all of his veins have been severely damaged. Please, J, just pant. One more bottle. Not to mention the heart, which can fail any moment. And you still want it.
Wave, X shake, Moa shake. I do give it.
Good job spreading this drug among the students. X glance shake. However, crack M.
You're of no worth to us anymore. Crush. You piece of trash.
Stomp. Erg. Ha ha. And you call yourself an instructor of magic, pow.
The magical society must be rotten to its core, pow. Did you really have to kill him? Swish.
You know how I am, but are you feeling sympathetic or something?
Enough. Cold. All right, I'll stop here. Shing, just let me know if there's another bastard to kill. Tap. What a classless fool. Clench.
Main office step.
Chatter, good morning, everyone. Open chatter.
Mr. Jamie, have you seen Mr. Silver by any chance?
Mr. Silver? No. Did something happen? He's absent, without notice.
All of a sudden, he didn't seem like an irresponsible guy. Swish. I'll go visit him in his residence today. Tap. MS. Sophia. Why don't you be in charge of his class? Temporarily, all right. Leave it to me. I'm sure he's just a little sick or something. If you'll go visit Mr. Silver, I guess I have nothing to worry about.
He should be all right. Swish.
Open, Mr. Jamie. Flinch, sweat. Are you really going to take him as an apprentice, too? I already got the approval. Hampy.
I think you guys have it completely wrong. Exhausted, huh? Neither of you are my done apprentice yet. What do you mean? I'm going to test you guys. Come to my place after school. Wave. Be mentally prepared, because there will be no second chance. Now. A test, Chatter. Okay, I'll do my best, Chatter. Best won't be enough. I'm going to pass it. Can you please leave me alone, annoyed? Foe, all right, for today's lesson. Mr. Jamie? Flinch, yikes. Wait, what is it? You scared me, glare. Are you planning to take Ann Meyer as your apprentice? What the hell was that just now? How did he creep up on me without being noticed? Sweat, I'm thinking about it. Why? You should reconsider. I'd hate to see a great talent go down the drain before the potential is fully tapped. Rise, what are you talking? Swing, just keep that in mind. What the hell's wrong with him? That's it for today's lecture ring. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Ms. Sophia Drag. Drip, Phineas, you look terribly sick. I'm fine. Just another bottle, and I'll be okay. Maybe you should stop taking that. It's the fourth one already. Leave me alone, pal. What's up with that guy Lennon? Well, swish. Sweat. Hold on. Lennon, take care. I'm out of here. Step, Sweat. Wait for me. Rush, I said, wait for me. Why are you so impatient? Sighed, geez. Wait for you, Creek. We're rivals now. Why would I do you a favor? Flight. Ping! Such a cheap ass. I'm not going to just let you win, busy. Hasta. Ah, I feel much better. Phew. Apophis X is such a miraculous supplement. Irving must be waiting for me. Rise. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. I can't let it slip. Step. Consider yourself lucky, Phineas. You're the last person I'm letting in this circle. Step. Of course. Thank you, Irving. What a dickhead. Scratch. But I must be patient. Step. Step, if things go right, I'll finally be able to move up to the intermediate level, thanks to Apophis X. Swish, here's the VIP invitation. Please go in. Creek. Step. So this is where they make Apophis X. Welcome, young honored guests. Grin, it's a pleasure. I am the manager here at Trinity's lab. Please call me Ashtar. Jamie's personal quarters. You know what you're such a jerk. Pant. I asked you to wait for me, and nicely too. How can you ditch me and go off on your own pant? Pant swing. I have no time to waste with the likes of you. We're rivals, that means we have to compete. I bomb. I don't expect you to be best friends or lovers, but don't argue in front of me, at least. Quero okay biouch. Mana breathing technique, using the entire body. Never heard of anything like that. It's a breathing technique. Marquess Rinmal created himself. Master it by today. Lift, understood. Sweat, master it. By today. Gulp, are you serious? This is the breathing technique, created by an archmage. That's the least I expect from my apprentices. If you can't, then you can always go back. Rise, whatever it takes. I'll do it. I'll give it my best. Sigh. Me too. Swy. Great attitude. Wait, where am I, Breeze Bezud? That's a realm I created with my power. 24 hours there is equivalent to 12 hours in the real world. Gremia allows me to create any structure with my imagination, while the Staff of Avalon lets me control the flow of time in the other world. 5. I only recently discovered I can combine the effects of these two into one. Fufu, so convenient. A boy that has amazing knack for magic, yet lacks the insight to understand things in depth. A girl that was born with the gift of an arcane scholar, yet is mediocre at applying her knowledge into practice. I wonder how far the two can grow in those situations. Time to sit back and watch. Lean Lab of Trinity, manufacturer of Apophis. Step. It would have been nice if Mr. Silver was here as well. What a bummer. Why don't you do me a favor and tell him I said hi when you next see him, Step? Step, you've been here before, Huckle. I happen to be Mr. Silver's favorite student. Step. I feel feverish again. Bite Phineas. Are you all right? Hurry up. We're about to get so strong that no one will ever dare to look down on us again. Grab, okay? Creek Irving is right. Chuckle with the help of Apophis. You guys will become powerful mages. Step, whoa. Man, please allow me to exclusively show you the newest product in development. It's called Apophis X. Shudder. That looks amazing, gulps. Ha ha. It's twice as effective in increasing the rate of mana absorption and concentration compared to the XT, twice as effective flinch. Although, we're still working on it to perfect it. Grin, there are minor side effects. UHM, I have a question. Swish, does the X model also have some side effects I should be aware of? Why do you ask? Did you feel something odd in your body after taking Apophis X? Yeah, I've been feeling kinda dizzy and out of energy here and there. Retreat, haha. Think of it as muscle soreness. Once you begin taking Apophis X, your mana core increases due to the increased rate of absorption. Whoosh, it takes much more bodily energy to sustain that expanded core, only naturally. You may feel a bit fatigued, but you'll be fine once your body adjusts to the larger core. I knew it. Anne was being paranoid. I almost forgot. I have a gift for my lovely VIP guests. This is Apophis XS. Swish. It's a modified version of the new product. It'll help with recovery from fatigue and other minor side effects. Please travel safely, thank you so much. FC King morons. Although I found it entertaining how they were so desperate for crap like that slice. Swoosh, don't smoke inside the lab. Are you trying to pick a fight with me, Chuckle? Stop grumbling, you've been making money with doing virtually nothing, Swoosh. Give me a break, Mary. I did not come all the way here for money. I'm here for blood. FCK, you and your childish pretenses. Pow why? Chuckle. He's good, but too unpredictable. God, I'm craving something more entertaining than this. I should report this to the teacher once he returns. 8 hours later, AKI Dan Jane Nt Vativicate in whittle breakdown mana into minuscule particles and absorb through the skin. Simultaneously expand the core into several spots in the body to greatly increase the rate of absorption. I get it. If I break the mana down into smaller particles and absorb,
Zing, I can feel it naturally gather in different parts of the body. So this is how it works. What the hell am I supposed to with the mana? Foo-foo. I prepared this for you, Stork. Eat it. Annoyed. Oh, thank you for a plate full of shage tea. Fume fumb. What the hell does this even mean? Is this some kind of a metaphor? Sigh. I wonder if Anne already understood what this means. Lun. I'm certain. She's superior in reading something and grasping the concept right away. But I am a Simon, and I take pride in that close. Doesn't matter if it's envy or the feeling of inferiority. Bezedzeti. As long as I could use that emotion to motivate myself, I will keep pushing myself to get better. Looks like Lenin decided to just give it a go without having fully understood it. But everyone learns things in different ways. I think this method suits him. Although Anne has a clear advantage in this race thanks to her brains. However, she won't be able to store all of the mana she absorbs due to the insufficiency of her mana core. She must endure the pain and expand her core into different parts of her body, but can she really do that? On the other hand, Lenin will struggle with understanding the concept of this. But once he does, his phenomenal practical talent will drastically increase the amount of mana he possesses. I customize the formula for each of them, but that's as far as I'm helping them. The rest is in your hands, kiddos. 12 hours later. I absorbed too much mana. I feel like my heart is about to burst. Twitch! But I still haven't expanded my core yet. Will my body be able to handle this soap? However, it'll be safer to just stop here. House Meyer, isn't that a minor family of mages whose lord is only a rank 4? They're not very useful to the society, are they? Bite. This is the only way I can bring glory to my house. Ha ha, she must be fatigued. But making this breakthrough is only the first step in the path to Archmage-ship, and Lenin finally began breaking down mana into smaller particles. Zing. But you have a lot of catching up to do. 1730. Twitch arg. 226, damn it. 22 forward. 24. Time's up. Snap. Thud. Waj. What the ouch. 24 hours is up. Rise, the test is over. Screeze, screw. Sniffle Ann Meyer, B. Flinch. Lenin Simon, you both. Failed. Sniffle. I'm sorry. I tried my best. But Riss, please give us another chance. What difference would that make? Loom. But Flinch. All right. Grin, I think I played around enough. Lynch, but you passed the test. What? It was a test for me to see the eagerness within you. Beam, I'll accept both of you as my apprentices. Yay! We did it. Lenin Nasp. Flinch, I guess we did. Get off me, what why? Celebrate while you can, kids. Dadun. You're going to regret asking me to train you very soon. How were the subjects of the experiment doing? I gave them samples of Apophis excess due to massive side effects, but I don't think they'll survive for too long. A rustle falled. I see. We'll try to procure better specimens next time. Mary. Yes, teacher. What of side effects of Apophysex? I'm working on that with the professor. Oh, that swish, but haven't made much progress.
BZZT. I see. You'll be receiving the items soon. Bring them to the professor. They are looking forward to seeing results. Mage.
Flinch. As am I. I'll be waiting to hear from you soon. Beep. Turn, we must get our hands on Anne as soon as possible. That's not going to be easy. She's smarter than other kids.
Kerniak. Please don't tell me you're letting your emotions get in the way of our grand cause.
What am I saying? I forgot you couldn't, even if you wanted to. But don't tarry too long. Close. Ann Meyer Russell. Blinka. Blank chirp, where am I rise?
It's late today. Sleep over here and go to school right away.
Oh, that's right. I'm at Mr. Jamie's residence. What time is it, Swish? Flinch. What rumble, I overslept. Chuckle, now you're awake. You snore really loud, Anne. Pierce Flinch. What? I snored me. Yeah, you were snoring like an elephant. Thud, ouch.
Don't make things up in front of me, or you're a fat liar, Lennon. Geez, shut your mouths and take these. Snap.
Ha! Farouche, what's this? That's a gift from me for becoming my apprentices. Tap, keep it on you at all times. Beam.
Thank you. Oh, they look identical in design, by the way. Others may see that and mistake you two as a lovey-dovey couple. Crack.
Shout, are you nuts? I'm not desperate enough to date this woman. What do you mean by that? You think I'm happy about it. Lee swing, I'm out of here. Hey, not again, dash. Ah, ha ha, the exuberance of youth. Clong kinnick. Just made it in time. Tap droop, you're later than usual. Actually, glow? Whoa, Anne. I love your pendant. Is it new? So pretty. Oh, thank you. Mr. Jamie gave this to me. Sam for being accepted as his apprentice. Mr. Jamie. Mr. Jamie did do chatter, no way. Chatter, he's training Anne. Snatch, can I see it, Thurpa? Me too, Rush, I wanna see. Ugh! Gee guys, hold on a sec. Shake, you're choking me. Go shake. Okay. I'm never taking that out, ever. You're studying under Mr. Jamie. That's amazing. Anne, as expected, of a genius. Quiet down, guys. Shach class is about to start. Oh, okay. Mr. Silver is absent again today. Study quietly during homeroom. Glance again, is Mr. Silver sick or something?
Oh, Phineas. Are you feeling better? I heard it's because my body is adjusting to the expanded mana core after taking Apophis X.
Your mana core expanded because of Apophis X. There's no such supplement that can do that. You should seriously stop taking it. Bite. Enough is enough, Am. I was struggling for the past 6 years, and you're telling me to stop when I'm finally starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. Wait up, Phineas, step. That's not what I mean. To hell with you. I don't want to talk. Step. Chatter, what the chatter? What's with him, Phineas?
Stinking Anne. Is she that envious of my recent progress?
So petty of her, when she's now studying magic under Mr. Jamie. Crab, Phineas. MS. Sophia, is everything all right, Glance?
Are you okay? You look sick. Tap.
TSK. TSK. The effect of Apophis X is already waning. I had an argument with a friend. Anne said something bad about the supplement I take on a daily basis. On glare, are you talking about Anne Meyer? Chuckle and buy the supplement. You mean Apophis X, right? You know about it too. Yeah, grin, of course I do. To tell you the truth, I've been giving lectures about the potential of Apophis X to people at Trinity's lab. Why don't you bring your friend Anne to the lecture tomorrow? I'm sure it'll bust all myths about it.
Great idea, Chap.
So yes, okay then. Here, take this and study hard. I'll see you tomorrow. The experiment subjects will meet their demise soon. Once a student of the school dies, Director will most likely begin investigating. Thanks, I'll see you tomorrow, Rush. I'm running out of time. I must get results before that happens. For the world to become a place in which those without talents can thrive just as well. We're not far away from it. This new drug is going to reshape the entire world. Phoenix Academy. Sigh, I couldn't speak a word with Phineas yesterday. Maybe I should apologize. Sorry for getting mad yesterday. Sweat. It's really okay. He seems cool, H-Beam. Hey, Anne. Miss Sophia invited me to a special lecture session she's holding somewhere else. Wanna tag along? Swish. Special lecture. I'm supposed to meet with Mr. Jamie after school today. But okay, I guess I can stop by if it's not too long. Swish. He might feel upset again if I refused. A quick session should be all right. Awesome beam. I think you'll like it as well. Lab of Trinity Step. Stop, Mary. Did you really ask Phineas to bring Anne? Glance, I did. Because someone forgot to entice that fine specimen when he was supposed to a while ago. Loom, Mo. But the side effects still. Apophis is at its best and most stable stage as is. They sent us even purer ingredients to work with. The professor was able to get rid of most side effects thanks to that. Being able to testify for our success with her own body is a massive honor for that otherwise mediocre girl. Mr. Jamie has taken Anne as his personal apprentice.
You know we can't afford to make an enemy of someone that certainly has connections.
That's why we should probably give up on Anne Ring. I'll persuade the professor to reconsider. No, we're in too deep in this project to turn back now. Side effects show a week after taking the drug. Swing, we can find the solution in the meantime. She's gone full nuts. The greedy people that relied on the substance to enhance their cores became addicted to Apophis and are suffering from the side effects. However, Anne Meyer,
Mr. Kerniak,
I was having trouble understanding this part of your lecture today. Do you mind going over this with me just one more time? Thank you so much, Bao. Has someone still at the training ground? She mumbled, doesn't deserve that. Something seems suspicious about Kerniak's behavior. Swish, be on standby, Ashtar. We may actually need you to prove your worth, after all. Chuckle, see? I told you my presence was going to be appreciated. Chuckle. Chuckle, chickle. Knock, knock. Creak. Don't worry. It's me. Glance. Oh, thanks for coming, Lord Jamie. Why did you want to see me? Poop, don't be so impatient. Why don't we have a nice cup of tea first? I'm busy. I need to go train my students. Just get straight to the point. Oh, students, did you really take in apprentices? Anne and Lennon. Beam. Ha ha ha. I know I was the one that suggested it, but to think you'll actually be training them, I mean, you're a jerk. You're so old-fashioned. And
Did you summon me because of this? Relax, I'm only joking. Fun. I actually called for you because I have a favor to ask you, Lord Jamie. Swish, a favor. Yeah. Although I delegated most of the schoolwork to Mr. Jevlin, and thus not know too much about what's going on in the academy. I felt like I had to get involved this time. I heard that before Mr. Silver disappeared all of a sudden, he met often with students that had gotten left back in Class Beta. All such students had been thinking of dropping out due to the lack of talent swish. But I also found out their grades drastically improved after taking this. And today, none of them showed up to class. Flinch weight. That's the same thing Anne's friend was taking. If I start investigating myself, that'll attract unnecessary attention. I'm getting a bad feeling about all this. Flash, so I wanted to ask you to look into it in my stead. I'd better get going. Rise, huh? Slam. Step. I modified these pendants to alert me if Anne or Lennon is in danger, and vice versa if I'm ever in a tight spot. Whoosh. I hope they're not involved in anything sinister. We've been making endeavors after endeavors to change the magical society from within. A few moments ago, at Lecture Hall within the Lab of Trinity, it was to create opportunities for the unfortunate swish and to support and help those born without gifts. Sparkle, that's so amazing, sparkle pant. Huff! Huff, gasp! Huff! As you are already aware, a mage's limit is predetermined the moment one is born into the world. Those with enough talent continue to make progress. Slam. While it's hopeless for those that don't have potential, how can it determine who's going to prosper in advance and who's going to be on the receiving end of contempt? This isn't fair. Look at this statistical report for the past 30 years. Phineas Falter Tumble Mice Sophia Phineas Just. That is why. Step. We created this substance after years of trial. Phineas. Apophis is the game changer. MS Flinch Sophia. This drug is salvation. It force expands the mana core of those without talent and can help average mages to walk the path of an archmage. That's a preposterous thought. That method is way too risky. Whoosh. Look at Phineas. What if I told you there's a way to entirely get rid of the risk, let alone reduce it? That's impossible. There is no way. Nothing is ever free in magic. If you gain something, you must pay the price, one way or another. But what Ms. Sophia suggests is beyond what humanity is capable of. How, then, would that work? Come on, Anne, think. What if you could make another person pay the price on your behalf? What if a non-human being could take the risks away from the humans? Are you saying a god is involved in all this? Grab which order would not exactly, but you weren't too far off. Brilliant girl. Do you know how heartbroken I was when people looked down on you? Glare. Just because you lack the practical knack for magic when you're this smart. But that scorn is all going to be history now. Just one bottle of Apophis. That's all you need to carve your path to salvation. That's enough. Let go of Anne Mary. Kerniuk. How dare you betray us, Wu Shen? Reduction. Whoosh! You can't defeat me. Just give up, Mr. Kerniak. Behind you!